Hello everybody, I'm double checking that our sound is working. Yes, it is. Alright, cool. Not the headset, this one. How is everyone doing today? That's the wrong button again.
You keep doing it.
Alright, look, we are live with Tales of Vesperia once again. And this time...
I look stupid.
Well, I wouldn't say stupid, but...
Honey, I did this.
I know, I saw it, Ada. There's a camera on the screen. It's more like I'm gonna get an influx of views.
No.
Why not?
Because they weren't jiggling. They weren't. I can feel it when they jiggle.
Well, you didn't feel... Apparently not.
You're kidding. No, they're not jiggling. That's just my body.
You also didn't move that much. You moved more earlier.
Fine.
Anyway, banned word of the day is Arcane. Every time I mention Arcane, we put $1 in the swear jar.
Is it because of what happened last stream?
Yeah, that's the joke. Here, Ada, I think you're supposed to be playing on the side.
Yes, I am. Here you go. Have my profile.
Feels like it's about 200 levels under mine. No, but like...
You're about to get a smack.
Look.
You're about to get a smack.
Okay, I'm gonna go... Actually, can we see from the dashboard? Yeah, we can. Where's your...
Where's my trophies?
Where's your trophies?
Right there, in the middle.
It's not giving you a trophy level. Okay, it's not 200 levels. It's 150.
Yeah, the total's right there. 1,000.
No, that's the total amount of trophies, but like...
Okay, so how many am I below you?
I don't remember my total. What I do remember is my trophy level is like 380 something.
And mine's what?
211. We'll be able to see if you go into the thing. Oh, again. Yeah. To hit the home button.
I am hitting the home button.
No, you have the home button. Unless you can see your dashboard from the... If you go to the dashboard, they have like a weird... Yeah, there you go.
There.
Yeah, I'm 357.
And I'm 200.
You don't even have a gauge! What's that all about?
I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't have PlayStation Plus anymore?
They's hating on you. You still have a level.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do. I do have 4,000 more trophies.
No shit, you have a 4.5K right there. You've played more games than me, and you've had PlayStation.
Yeah, I
for
mean,
a
that's
lot
how
longer
that
than me.
works at its basis, yes. Also, having a PlayStation before PS3 doesn't change that because there's no trophies on PS2.
Yeah, but you had the PS4 before me.
Yeah. I had a PS3 as well.
Wait, can I want to see mine.
Is this
Right
Genshin?
there.
Is
It's
this
right
Genshin?
there.
Oh, this is Black Desert.
I don't
Is
know.
this yours? That's not yours.
Oh, I thought that was mine.
No.
Yeah, I don't even have a gauge on mine. It's right there in the middle. Mine's set up differently.
You only have 800... Oh.
I don't even have one platinum trophy.
I know, I knew that. I was very aware that you would not have a platinum.
You have 4.5K in the bronze.
Just in the bronze.
Just in the bronze alone. I do not beat you in anything.
You get bronzes for, like, booting up games. I'm not surprised. We have to go to the Hoplone Blastia, I think, right?
Yeah.
That Blastia's been making some weird noises.
Dude, we
It's
should-
charging up air. It won't be able to fire again for a while.
Run!
Hurry up and sneak past. The enemy will be utterly helpless.
He's still rubbing his shoulder.
Because he's
You don't
old.
seriously think that, do you?
I rub my shoulder on a regular basis, too. And
Yeah, same.
It's the Royal Guard!
I heard my neck crack the second I sat up.
From the other side,
I've been trying to sleep properly with my neck in the
We're
right
surrounded?
formation, but I can't do it.
We need to stand firm and hold out.
oh, boy.
I love how he yelled that.
Well, they're all panicking. They're like, oh my god, we're getting surrounded! Good bloody poor baby.
I feel bad Because, like, sometimes, like, they would have had the footage to be able to dub over it. But when they're making a brand new game, they don't always have the footage.
Like even Final Fantasy 14 has some not so stellar lines every now and then.
Yeah.
First aid me! How about me?
Mine's lower than. Oh, yeah, no, you're
No,
lower
I'm
than
not!
me!
Why are you giving her double numbers of healing and I'm dying here?
I'm player 1. She also has no more mana left.
How dare she? We got a sword out of that for no reason.
Yeah. I think if we put lighting, like, right there, it'd make our faces brighter.
I think we just got our characters swapped around, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you almost?
Yup. Other line.
Oh, the other side. Oh.
Bro!
Yeah, because we were surrounded, so it's our party and then the other party.
It's always surprisingly good. Oh, hey, that's a thing.
What is that? That right there. What is it?
That's rabbit. I'm dead.
Oh, yeah, it was it. You dead?
No. But we don't even hear it.
Oh, yeah, because Raven's the healer. Raven's our secondary healer, and I am Raven.
You dead.
Yep. That's who I'm. You died.
I don't know what killed me. I think I stood in a spell.
Yeah.
You're player 1, you gotta press X.
Oh, right.
And they were never heard from again.
I
They
think
were
we're
never
screwed.
heard from again.
Well, no, we could just modify the...
Modify the second lineup.
Yeah.
So that way I'm not playing Raven.
Yeah, so put Raven in whoever you want to play.
I prefer Patty.
Okay.
Okay, so there. Are you okay with playing Rita, or do you want
Give
Carol?
me... Oh, I'll play Rita, I'm fine.
Or do you want Patty?
No, give me Rita.
Okay. Or do you want to play Judith?
Yeah, actually, give me Judith.
We'll put Rita here.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, so we have 2 spellcasters with a healer here. And then we have...
I don't think any one of them heals as much as Estelle, but...
No,
yeah.
but Raven's our secondary healer.
Kind of. Oh, yeah, he does that weird arrow thing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
But her, she's a problem.
Pineapple Joe. No, we won't have gotten that sword.
What sword?
The sword that the knight dropped. It was probably useless, but you know.
Oh. And we're gonna...
Yeah, swap them too.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody is swapped.
Okay, let's go! Might maybe save the game too long.
I need to see her. I can't switch her mode.
No, she's not on the first 4.
Right.
It's fine, at the beginning of combat you can do it.
I'll figure it out.
You can do it in combat.
I'll figure it out.
That blast.
It's charging up.
You can skip this also.
Oh, how?
Press start.
You don't see.
And then triangle, yeah.
I didn't even press triangle. I just pressed start. I pressed triangle and then I pressed start.
I'll do my best.
Oh, these guys are all physical too. That's fun.
Whereas the other party is half physical, half magic.
Great, everybody's outside of the healing circle. Thank you, Estelle.
Except for me. I was in the
Yeah, there we go. That's a better idea. Because she has the shifted version of hers. No. Why do they swing so wild? Tractor beam.
Sit up straight, sit up straight, sit up straight.
Why? Why are you so focused on sitting up straight, Ada?
So that way I don't fuck up my spine again.
Do you know what I did the other day before going to work?
What?
I was like this in the car seat, and then I went, oh wait, I get to piss off my supervisor today. It's a good time.
Let's have a good time.
Oh, I'm gonna have a good time, alright. Never mind. I'm gonna start by hitting the casters. We don't accept Blastia here.
Okay, you want to focus on him and I'll Ooh, I want to summon Fate.
Yeah, she went to.
Oh, did you see that?
No.
One of my shots, she shot and then she flipped in the air, like she bounced off of him and flipped.
Nice heal. Carol also has a little bit of healing.
I think so does Patty. No, she has her different modes. Yeah, one of her modes does healing.
Okay, good. Cool. I do have to swap her arts around.
I'm sorry, I have no idea what I'm doing. Form change, trick, fireball trigger, little big shove, risky cast, risky bet. Little big shove twice?
Change it, I guess.
Oh, I guess it's because she didn't have much. She just learned something. Chunky bomb.
Yeah, Severed Fate is what you just learned. It's also an arcane one, so.
I'll figure it out.
My turn. Not you.
You have a whole bunch you can add in. Luna Gale. Oh, you already have Luna Gale. But you don't have Luna Ascendant or Luna
Look at all those arcane arts.
You also have Luna Rondo.
Rondo, yeah.
I don't know if you want to put. Don't you have New Moon Blade twice?
No, I have Crescent Moonblade.
Oh.
New Moonblade, and then it's Dawn Moon. I think she might be someone who likes the moon.
Considering that everything is moon based.
Hey.
I love seeing that. See? That it's one of her arcane arts.
No, I am currently not looking at you.
Sorry.
Our healer is getting harassed, and I'm trying to fix that.
Patty was playing with us and I was trying to shoot and she's like, play!
Oh, Luna Rise is just Tempest Carol.
Should we be getting started? Now we'll have some fun.
Brilliant!
Do I have any arcane arts? Okay, Luna Rise.
You also have arcane arts.
Anyone with a spine to face us?
Wait, does that mean that I got the killing blow?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, nice. I didn't think I would because I was struggling with that one guy the entire time.
Did we get everyone?
Patty, get your head in the game!
I'm sorry, Yuri.
Be sorrier with your head off your shoulders,
Maybe we
lady.
should have stayed back on the ship after all.
If I'm just gonna keep causing trouble for you guys like this, maybe I should have.
I thought you said I guess.
Enough with the indecision and grumbling. We've come this far, haven't we? We're all friends here. Didn't we tell you not to worry? Friends.
Yeah! That's a word, Carol.
Yes, Carol. I think he wasn't expecting Rita to say that to include him.
My, it's not every day
Or
we
her.
get to hear you say such sweet things, Rita.
Shut up! Come on, we have to stop that Hoplan Blastia.
She just said everybody's friends here. Even though she's made it very clear she does not like Carol or Judy.
Well, actually,
Okay,
more recently she's been
okay.
like, I'm not
More
sure that I
regulating.
don't like them.
Yeah, that's true.
Friends.
Patty, what are you doing? Do you want to get left behind?
Quit zoning out! To the others, she's only like 10!
He's only 2 years older than her.
No, I'm coming. I'm coming
But the
too.
two of them can fight really well despite their ages.
After all, you guys
It's
are
not a
my
good sign for their
friends.
lives, but
Yeah.
I've been learning how to take the life from a man since I was 2 years old.
You want to braid my hair and fight?
We'll destroy them in no time.
You want your hair braided?
Well, I braid my hair to get out of my face, but at the same time, I remember when the first time they were like brushing and braiding my hair. And we
There are probably better times.
Rizaldo cry
No,
victory.
but I struggle to find a time to ask you.
Hmm.
And the last time I asked you, you said no.
Yeah. You want to have a recover on repeat before?
Yeah.
No, recover. Well, I mean, you could use a potion bottle, poison bottle, I guess.
No, she can use her TP.
But she's so low all the time.
Yeah, because she's stupid. Raven is
Froge!
also low, but he can competently heal.
Raven?
Yeah.
That's because he can fight.
Get ready. I'm taking
Also,
you down.
competently is different, considering she has like 1,000 of HP and he's just like has 800.
Yeah, but he managed to keep everybody above 2,000.
No, he didn't. Not if you were looking at Carol.
Princess Gracious, your magnificent.
I looked at Carol and she was pretty high.
He died at some point, I'm pretty sure.
I didn't finish that. I was busy shooting.
Good job, Spot.
Spot?
I love how he responds to it, too.
Those who obstruct the work of the knights shall be treated as criminals.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, I don't think there's any other result out of you guys treating us.
Oh, aren't these also the bad guys?
These are the
The bad guy knights?
red. No, yeah, Commandant.
right.
Red is Commandant Alexei.
Yeah, so it's bad guys.
No, we like Alexei kind of. The only time we saw him, he wasn't sure. He's only promoted thing.
Oh. I thought it was the other
There was only one.
two. No, but the guy that we killed. He also had red guys.
No, he had brown. No, that's brown. Well, he was part of Alexei's group, so it might be not completely correct. But that was a lieutenant. What?
Her TP.
All right.
They know each
It was
other
at
way
5.
too well.
Then it went down to 4, and then it went up to 5. No, sorry, it went
How
from
does it look,
5
Rita?
to 6 to 5.
Just like I thought. This formula is protected by a code as well.
Think you can break it?
What? No.
I said I'd do it or die trying,
More
didn't
was
I?
the pink
This has
guy.
nothing to do with getting us to Miorzo anymore. There's no way in hell I'll let those idiot knights go on using these poor Blastia like this. Okay, I'll leave this to you guys.
Where you going?
Where are you off to, Carol?
I'm gonna keep watch down below, just in case more royal guards show up.
Well then, I'll come along and help out.
That's actually very smart.
I'm going too.
Suddenly everybody's motivated.
It looks like Patty's cheered up.
I hope so. And you know, guy's enthusiasm actually kind of scares me.
It's Yuri's influence.
I guess the rest of us will stay here for
Is
now.
Yuri enthusiastic now?
Very
Yuri himself is as laid back as can be, though.
But I guess in the beginning he was very...
True.
I think it's more like because he keeps telling people they can do the things that they want to do. They're like, yeah, and he's like, yeah.
Repeat has not moved.
Crack that code.
Like, they changed it twice, and Repeat found a spot, and he's
Royal
happy
guard,
with it.
huh?
That's
I wonder
not
what those
fun.
guys were planning to do with the Blastia anyway.
She cracked the first one a lot quicker than this.
No, there was someone who did the code.
Oh, right.
The knights have come back!
We've got to hold our ground here.
No Rita.
Not the most important party member in our
You'll
call.
be gone
No.
soon enough.
Brainiac.
Well,
Why was Brainiac underneath her name?
Her forms. She has Brainiac, Critical, and... Hello? Impossible. Oh. Possible.
Oh, angelic Princess Gracious, your magnificent.
Oh, we got full rest out of that thing. Trick or treat! Boom! Holy this nerd. Yeah, he throws out an apple bomb. So I guess it's the trick. I only have coffee, man.
What are you? We have to destroy him. You worry about the knights.
Rita!
Whoa, the Blastia!
We're out of time. You can't possibly.
Rita!
Can't possibly what? Fight them all off? Do you have no faith in me? In us? Succeed or die trying, wasn't it?
We won't give in. Rita, do what you can and save that Blastia. We're gonna do our best. We're going to fight them all off, so hang in there.
So basically, they're going, don't betray your own beliefs.
Like, we know that you value us more than you value the Blastia, which is interesting.
Because beforehand, it was Blastia more than us.
Mm-hmm.
I will. I'll fix this thing if it's the last thing I do. And just so you know, I'm expecting the same from you guys.
I think more importantly, the fact that Judy said something.
Guess I'll give it all I got too.
Are you joining the Shining Youth Brigade or something?
Looks that way.
I guess I did.
Oh, and he's in charge of his guild now.
Unofficially.
Yeah.
Don't let your focus slip.
Oh no, I'm super stunned. Yo, we went up half a gauge before we even done that. Okay, you need to stop using that spell now, Estelle.
Oh, no more big spells. Okay, there you go.
Let's keep Rita nice and safe.
Oh, 3.19?
I don't understand the grade.
I stopped.
Depending on how you perform.
Rita! Way to go, Rita!
Well, I'll be. She came through.
The Knights are pulling back! Why? Because the Blastia stopped? I wonder what they were trying to do.
Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. Now we've kept our promise to Tord.
It's not a
Judith,
gift
you take
horse,
it from here.
Yuri. It's
Okay.
suspicious. You can get the grade breakdown at the end of a fight.
The clouds just went away. Like there was a whole bunch of clouds and then there weren't clouds. That's one hell of an entrance.
Whoa!
What is that thing?
The door has opened. That is Miorzo, homeland of the Critian people.
It's definitely impressive.
It's as unexpected as a dandelion blooming on the bottom of the sea.
Looks like they won't keep it open for us very long. We should hurry. Baul!
It's in the sky, so nobody can get to it unless they have somebody flying.
Which seems weird, but they do speak to the Intellicaea, so.
Yeah.
A flying city. Who'd have guessed?
Forget the city. What about that huge thing? It looks like a living creature.
It's a floating jellyfish.
I mean, yeah.
It's an Intellicaea.
I love
They're
how
not
she's
one
like,
I've spoken to.
An Antilocheia? How did something like that swallow an entire city?
That
Let me
I
have to
don't
play
know.
Xenoblade.
I had absolutely no idea a city like this existed.
That's because Miorzo cut off contact with the outside world ages ago.
It's not gonna attack us or anything if we get closer, right?
Don't worry.
It looks
As
pretty
long as Baul
docile.
is with us, we should be allowed to enter.
Yeah. I mean, it has an entire city in it.
What's with them in flying cities? That looks a lot like the Martian Enclave and
Yeah, it does.
the floating city from Symphonia.
Let's not forget, Innocence had an entire floating continent. The whole reason why they have a continent on the ground is because that became their prisoner world. They took their prison and they went.
From an
Down.
actual design area, it looks very different, though.
Man, this is amazing!
Hey, look!
They're all Critians.
The homeland of the
shit.
Critians? You think there's gonna be Critians?
Are they welcoming us?
Now this is a surprise. These visitors really are from the outside.
Well, well. So it was you who called on Miorzo.
And what is this? How strange. What
Oh, the
curious
Blastia.
ornaments you wear.
Hey, it's not polite to stare, you know.
How are such children as yourselves able to come here?
She's talking about you, Patty.
You too, Rita.
Is this monster Antilochea, perhaps?
It's Baul. Have you forgotten him? Oh, you're the one who descended to the Earth some years ago, right?
I believe Judith. Yes, Judith was your name. There was something you had to attend to, and...
Are you about finished? We would like to meet with the Elder.
Please feel free to do as you wish.
He may be out for a walk again, though.
I love how they're like, we don't understand anything.
No Blastia. Haven't seen Judith in a while.
Okay, so they're a bit weird.
That's actually called rude.
You want to talk, Rita?
I was gonna say, look who's talking.
All
Jeez,
Christians are pretty much like that.
Like what?
Oh, easygoing, unafraid. We are dreamers and optimists, for better or worse.
Although all the Critians that are on the ground act like humans.
Uh-huh.
But I guess that's because they've been there a long time.
The Critians who live on the surface are like that too.
Oh, never mind.
Judy has
Living
stated
together
that
with
she
humans,
stands
the
out.
Critians on the surface have lost some of their naivete.
Do that, and then I'm gonna go like this. And I'm gonna go like this. And like this. There we go.
So is the Elder like that too?
How should I put it? He's the perfect elder for weird people.
Sounds like quite a unique individual. I'm trying to be nice here.
This should be interesting.
You should shape up, buddy. You're the only representative of your guild here.
The Critians are different than I imagined.
Oh man, I totally agree.
First contact
What's
and all
so
that.
different?
You know, more like...
Except it's not.
I thought they'd be more like you, Judith.
Yeah. I'm seeing far less skin than I expected. I mean, come on.
So that's what the two of you were looking forward to?
How juvenile.
What are you looking at me for? I was talking about her personality.
Seriously, let's have some decency here.
Urina!
Or are you a little disappointed too, Yuri?
Oh, 100%.
I'd like to ask the same thing, Yuri.
It's you.
Ah, man.
Raven.
Just his immediate denial of it.
Like, no, it's not me. You're making things up.
Oh, okay, that's a door.
Yeah, whatever it is then.
I don't know, I thought it was a pillar.
Mm.
I never would have imagined there'd be a city in a place like this.
It's a giant hole.
What?
There used to be a city there. There's now a giant hole.
Where the war happened?
Yeah.
Uh,
I wouldn't be surprised if they pulled the world their city out of the ground.
too close to modern times though.
There's so many types of Blastia I've never seen before.
Looks like the Critians really were the ones who created Blastia in the first place.
But they don't use them.
Seeing all this Blastia makes it very easy to believe that.
It sure would be nice if we happened upon a way to do something about your power, Mrs. Stell.
Really, that would be nice, but
Have you tried not using it?
It's not working.
It doesn't have a core. It's just the body.
This city has stopped using Blastia. What you see here is what everyone threw out long ago.
Why would they do that?
Because that was the path we chose.
Why would we do that?
Time, Elder.
So you were the cause of all this commotion outside.
You already know Blastia are freaking
These children
awful,
are
no?
humans who are traveling with me.
Didn't they make mention of that in the game?
This is Blastia, is it not?
Blastia
Yes,
bad.
it's my Bodhi Blastia that I use.
I thought that Earth dwellers had stopped using Blastia, like us.
Wrong?
do you not use the Blastia here because it uses a special formula too?
Oh yeah, it's because the Hermes
There
formula.
are no normal or special types of Blastia. Blastia is made by crushing Apatheia and processing those pieces with technology to produce cores, and through the absorption of air.
Hold it. Cores are made from crushed Apatheia?
Indeed, that is what the stories say. It appears Apatheia was too powerful in its original form. Even without that power, it is a stone more valuable than any precious gem. This is why its power was restrained by breaking it into pieces and carving formulas into it. And thus, its numbers were also increased.
So how are they still making it? If
They're not. Remember early on in the story, they said the only Blastia they found are from Ruin's Gate.
Go.
Go around ancient ruins and find them, and then they make them into other stuff.
Always produced in this way.
A bit ironic, huh?
Yeah. The apatheia that comes from Antilocheia, who hate Blastia, is necessary to make the very Blastia that they hate.
I wonder why they
Pharaoh
hate
didn't
it.
Tell us about apatheia because he felt uncomfortable talking about it. You think?
Elder, there are many things I'd like to ask you about.
We're trying to find out what sort of role Blastia played in ancient times. And if Blastia ever brought disasters to this world, we'd like to know how they might have been stopped. Miorzo must still have some folklore, right? Perhaps you could tell us what you know.
Very well.
I like how he's like, yeah, I'll tell you because you're planning on stopping it.
My home would be a better place to speak of such
Well, we also know
things.
from earlier conversations with Judith that most Critians are more on the curiosity and
Where are you
research.
going?
Yeah.
I was in the middle of my daily walk. I'll return to my house before too long.
Apatheia, Blastia, air disturbances, Antilocheia. It looks like everything's connected.
I mean, this is an
We
RPG.
might even see more connections once he's told us the Critian folklore.
The Elder's house is the large building with a differently colored roof than all the others.
Gotcha.
Patty, we're leaving.
Oh yeah, I'm coming too. You used to live in Miorzo, Judy?
Yeah, when I was a kid.
Just mentioned that earlier when we were trying to get here.
A little shy and overindulged, maybe?
Did mention that she
little
knows about the
shy.
homeworld.
That's
Yeah,
hard
we
to
should
picture.
say, hey, I know how to get
It
there.
is
Well, I
beyond
guess we did not
imagining,
get
isn't
there.
it?
Everyone told me I was a strange child.
Yes, I can see that. A child being called strange by strange people.
She must have been Judy-like since she was little.
Judy-like.
I'd like to ask you all exactly
What a
that
statement
means
that
to
is.
each of you.
Okay, well, I'll go to the house shortly. But I'm going to... There's 3 color houses, and she's like the differently colored house. I'm guessing this is the inn.
I don't know. Why would they have an inn if nobody travels here?
That is a good point. But this is where we'll be staying.
That's communal bed? Oh no.
It's not like they haven't been sharing a bed.
They're
for
trying to
55
make
times.
them polycule.
Hey, remember, there was the,
That's probably a shop, actually. Oh no, it's the warehouse. We can organize it. The minigame that we didn't do. If you talk to that kid, he'll be like, you want to organize a warehouse?
You won't let me.
Because we didn't organize the other warehouse.
Oh! Elder's residence. I'm trying to find a shop, please.
There's no shop here. What are they selling to whom?
I don't know, they must do something!
Why? Hey, that's a shop.
Yeah.
I'll trade you this. That implies that Gaul doesn't even have a use here. Nice. We already have a guy cleaver.
Yeah, but we need 2 people with it.
Or we just swap it around.
Okay. I have one of those. But we don't have one of these.
We have 2 of those.
We have one of these. But we don't have this.
Good.
But we don't have any of the secondary weapons.
There is no secondary weapons being sold here anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my.
We don't own any, then we can use 4, right?
Mm-hmm. And then who's that for? Just repeat. Give it to me. Wow, we're rich. Where'd all this money come from?
I don't remember.
2 of those.
2?
Yeah, Carol. 2 of those. 1 of those. And 1 of those. Nothing for Judy?
Or Patty.
Huh. Oh, they use robes, I thought.
Yeah. We don't really need any of that stuff.
No.
That means that they have it, right? With their
With
picture
their
beside
icon
it?
on it, yeah.
That means she doesn't have any of this.
Correct. Night Shield F. No. We already have a Night Shield. See, they have the same abilities.
Yeah.
But that's for Flynn.
Then I will buy it. Flynn and her.
Mm-hmm.
We can buy one. Wow, we're gonna get a lot of abilities from
I think we have to craft all the side stuff. We already have that, already have that, already have that. Don't have the materials for that. No, don't have the money. Materials or money? Materials.
Yeah, we need materials for these. We can do that. We can do that. We can do that. We don't have the materials for that. We can do that. She has that. He has that. We can do that. We can do that. We can do that. We can do that. 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 That.
No, we already had that.
Oh, oops.
Have to look at the things.
Yeah, sorry. I was going too quickly.
That's it. That's all.
That's all the
What's
side.
in the last section?
You can make... Eventually we could make this.
We already have the first four. We should try and make everything here. Because these things give us, like, overall better gameplay choices. Oh, these are... Oh, never mind. These are... Those ones are...
Costumes.
Accessories, yeah.
Accessories, yeah. I would have gone ham on that. But I was gonna look at this. See if there was anything better than what we currently... Well, I just bought armor, right?
Mm-hmm. And they don't really give any abilities. He hasn't mastered that yet, I don't think. Yes, he has.
Yeah. But I think I grabbed it because we needed it.
The Flamberge, we already had. He has that equipped already, so it's fine.
How do I know what stocked up? This one.
The gauge.
I know I bought something brand new.
Yeah, no, for him
Mithril
we
hand.
already had. He has it already had it equipped because we picked one up.
Right. So then, for you.
Oh, what? Why is that unequipped? Okay.
Oh, you switched it because of something that we were fighting.
Earth, I bet it's because it has earth resistance. Yeah, give him that. He has the hunting beret. They didn't sell any repeat equipment. Oh wait, she's not done. Wait, was the night shield? Yeah, give her the night shield.
But she also has stuff on here.
Yeah, except that's better. So when we equip it later, we might want to keep it on.
Okay. Mithril circlet.
We bought her a new guard as well. Mithril.
Mithril guard. You got a circlet.
Yep. She's not done with that one.
Okay.
Not done.
But you've already done that, so you get that. You get a mithril circlet.
Check just in case.
I don't think she had something.
No, but she has that because we picked it up at some point.
Yeah.
We know she had nothing here.
We have a couple of weapons for her.
Okay, well let's see. Executioner has only plus a 699 on physical attack. 771, okay. 751. Okay, it's gonna be the first one we had. Yep.
Oh, there was no sub for her.
Mm-hmm.
She does get this. And
Check if any of the things that someone else unequipped is better for her. No. Ravine.
Was he done his?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's done his for a while.
Yeah, he got new ones and like we picked stuff up at some point. So
No, you just crafted 3 things for him.
Oh.
That one. But no main weapons. Is he done with Riot?
Yeah.
The Guy Cleaver's new?
I'm just gonna go through and make sure. Crimson Axe.
Is that lower than his Guy Cleaver? Yeah, okay. Right, Crimson Axe it is.
Large bag first.
Mithril Home.
Mithril Home and Mithril Plate.
Yup! Wow, you just gave me all this money I can't use.
Yeah, what did he say about it again?
He just said he was going to use it. He said, I'll take gold money, or gold coins, and I'm like, okay, so normally you don't?
Oh.
City was built on Mount Tenza.
Yeah, she said there was...
We arrived at where Temza was.
Yeah, Mount Tesma had people... Because she said when this city was built, there was still them on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And then Temza got destroyed.
Do you think we should really just go in?
He's the
We're
one who
already
told
in,
us to wait for him here.
Take these away from me. I've already eaten so many.
No.
Yes, take them away.
Why?
Look at how many you've eaten.
I've eaten none.
You said you don't like them.
You've only had 7 out of 22.
I guess the
haven't
Critians
even
really
had.
are different.
They don't seem to be in any great rush
Oh, it
to get
smells
things
awful.
done, that's for
No,
sure.
it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
It smells like cherries. It's
I know,
amazing.
they
It's a
certainly are
bad
weird, aren't
smell.
Actually, you're kind of like that too, Judith.
That's funny. I don't see that at all.
Seems like Patty'd fit right in here too.
Might be nice to live here.
Ah, there you are.
Well, you told us to wait, yeah?
Welcome back.
I've kept you waiting. Now, please, step this way if you will.
I don't want to.
He probably wasn't sure where in the house they were sitting.
This is the very means by which the lore of Miorzo is passed on.
A busted wall?
It's just a wall.
No, it's not.
Magic.
Use the Nagig as you touch the wall, and repeat these
The what?
words. City of Dreams, veiled in mist, reality's extension.
Why does Judy have to do it?
City of Dreams veiled in mist. Reality's extension?
Whoa.
What's happening?
Oh, that's the bell. She had to put the bell against it.
The bell's the Nagig?
I think so.
What a word.
Whoa. So the Nagik can do this kind of stuff too.
You know about the Nagig. Through its power and the secret phrase handed down, the wall's true form is revealed.
This painting is kind of creepy.
The Kritya, stewards of wisdom, founders of the mighty Garaios and ancient sages. Our misbegotten wisdom has sown only the seeds of ruin. The Blastia we created granted us blessings, but also blighted the air, lifeblood of this world.
Then Rita was right. There were disturbances in the air in the past.
You think this is showing a disturbance in the air?
It looks more like the air is trying to eat the planet.
It is said that a great mass of air threatened to swallow the very planet whole.
The blight grew ever stronger and brought forth a cataclysm. In our terror, we gave a name to the cataclysm, the Adaphagos.
Adaphagos.
The world united to challenge the Adaphagos and banish the loathsome power
The
which created it.
Adaphagos.
Hey, could that be the Entelekea?
It does look a bit like monsters and humans fighting something off together.
Though the Garayo civilization was lost, the Adaphagos was quelled in the end. The fact that we are all still here today
Whatever that
is
is.
evidence enough of that.
So then, is this painting showing the Adaphagos being brought under control?
What is that?
It looks like a large ring. What is that?
I can't say. I've wondered that myself.
Hey, what's the last thing it says there?
Judy?
I don't think she wants to read it out loud.
Hearing the world's prayers, life faded from the child of the full moon. The Adaphagos disappeared into the void.
What?
The world's prayers. Life faded from the children of the full moon.
She said, child?
Our world was preserved.
Singular?
But the story shall remain here for generations to tell of our sin. 240th year of Asul.
What's that supposed to mean?
There is no further explanation of what each of these phrases may mean.
We do have a timeline for it, though. They were considerate enough to sign it.
Our ancestors created the Blastia, which led to the downfall of their entire civilization. They then chose to abandon the Blastia and sever their ties with the outside world.
Estelle!
Bye, he's like, what?
This is all the lore of Miorzo.
Thanks. You've given us a lot to think about.
You know what's helpful? There's this magic cucumber that'll turn any dish into a
get me that
gourmet
cucumber,
meal.
please.
I think we'll pass. Could we trouble you for a place to rest a while? I feel we may need to impose on you until our friend has calmed down.
You are free to use the house next door. No one lives there right now.
Thank you. Okay, let's be going.
So never mind, that room that I saw was not the place we were going to.
I don't know what that was, dude.
Everything the Elder said is
Oh wait,
true,
I think it was
isn't
actually. He said the room next
His
door was the only other door we
interpretation of
can
the
access
murals
is that
might
one.
not be perfect, but with all he told us, it was very convincing.
We knew this was a global problem
But there's
once we
a
talked to
building that's
Pharaoh.
very evidently
He
colored.
granted us time because he knew how
It's
we
right
would
there.
react when we saw this.
He probably wanted to show us humanity ain't cut out to handle the situation.
And to make us give up on Estelle.
So everything's just going according to Pharaoh's plan then? I will not let that happen. Never. I won't give up on her.
I think Rita might be a little fruity.
It's Rita. Yeah, you're right. We can't access it. We'd have to go here. But when he says next door, like, I think that house right there.
I don't blame you.
I don't think he was comfortable with us staying, though.
We just
The
really wanted that
Cataclysm,
cucumber.
the Autophagos.
If that legend's true, then maybe the power of the child of the full moon isn't the only thing to blame for bringing out the Autophagos.
But what about the hearing the world's prayers, life faded from the children of the full moon part?
I don't know why you guys are
Maybe they
pluralizing
averted
it.
danger by killing the cause of the Autophagos, the children of the full moon.
But it said children.
But wait,
I thought it's a child.
I'm pretty
aren't
sure
the
it's
Hermes
children.
Blastia the real cause? Can't we just stop those?
It might not be just the Hermes Blastia. That legend made it sound like all Blastia disturb the world's air. Right, Rita?
Her precious Blastia.
The Elder said that Blastia are Blastia. There are no normal ones or special ones. I think that means the only thing that's different is how much air each formula uses.
Even the Blastia we're using?
Bodhi Blastia
Two
are
games in a
special,
row where
but
they're like,
all
hey, maybe the magic
Blastia
system you
utilize
guys are
air
using
in
is
a
bad.
formula. They're all the same. And formulas need air to work. The Hermes technique, the children of the full moon, they're probably only part of the danger.
Guys remember
With
Tales
more
of
and more
Symphonia?
Blastia, the
Yeah.
Autophagos will awaken.
Wait, what?
This is
Remember how
what
the X-Spheres worked that were
Entelekea are
created in
afraid
Tales of
of.
Symphonia?
Oh my god, yeah. Ooh, should not have done that.
Yeah, I got a mild neck ache, back ache, I don't know.
Well, I looked up directly into the light. There is still a ring in my vision.
That's what I was worried about.
I didn't want to admit it. Blastia couldn't be bad. The people who used them for evil were the bad ones. That's what I always believed. But I was wrong.
So does that mean we have to stop every Blastia? Like the people here in Miorzo did?
Aye. We should
Oh,
toss
the
every
barrier
Blastia
Blastias.
in the trash. Gotta row our boats with oars, too.
Yeah.
That's impossible. We need Blastia for our everyday lives. Barrier
That's what they said in Final
Blastia,
Fantasy
Aqua
15 as well.
Blastia,
16, my bad.
Bodhi Blastia too.
Yeah,
Look
you're
how that
right.
ended.
So, it's really not possible?
I couldn't take on a really tough monster if I didn't have this.
Yeah.
I wish we could use Blastia without worrying about consuming air.
I love how she uses a Blastia, but then was also destroying Blastia.
She was destroying Blastia with a Hermes formula.
But I guess that's just a dream.
The Rhizomata formula.
Riz?
What's that?
All things exist due to the sublimation, reduction, formation, and dispersion of air. Some think that a still undiscovered theory could freely manipulate those essential mechanisms of air. Formulating that theory is the ultimate goal of current magical research by mages around the world.
So that's the Rizomata formula?
Riz?
If it's found, manipulating air will become so much easier.
So I found these 4 islands off to the side in Breath of the Wild. Tingle.
No.
Kezel.
Who?
I think. Kengo. You know. Let me pull up the
I
map.
don't know why she's bringing this up, but yeah.
Sorry. But you were talking about something and it kick-started my brain.
Is it Riz? I don't know what they're saying.
Mm. Can you see these?
Why are you still live, good sir?
Where are these islands? I want something that says the names of the islands.
Went to YouTube. I didn't mean to go to YouTube.
They're like, this map, you can kind of see them. Are they named? No, they're not. They're not named anywhere. There it is. It's named Tingle, Akil, Knuckle, and David.
I know Tingle. I don't know the other 3.
Pretty sure they're all side characters in other games.
Of course, we need
Knuckle?
a formula to reconstruct air from power
take a
that was
look at it.
originally converted from air.
Here's the spelling of all of them.
But Estelle's power is actually directly manipulating air. Estelle is the closest thing to the Rizomata formula. If we can use a formula to interfere with and neutralize Estelle's power...
I don't really get it, but if you work out that formula thing, then Estelle can live in peace, right?
Oh no.
I see David Jr.
They're anagrams.
They're anagrams?
The last 2 letters are swapped.
Oh.
Ankle, Ankel, Knuckle. Bet you if I type in... Brother of Tingle and Ankle. And then Davd, which is David Jr., who, guess what? He's probably one of the Tingle siblings. Yep. Oh, no, he's not actually related. He's a sailor who then... Oh.
Ended up on Tingle Island.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, he's in the Minish Cap.
Yes, he's a recurring character.
Oh, okay. I played Minish Cap.
You didn't finish Minish Cap, did you?
Actually, I got
Also,
to
he's
the very
probably...
end.
He's probably... Oh, look at that.
Yep. I got to the end, but I didn't defeat Ganon. Don't remember if it's Ganon in that one. Refer to him. Oh, Mr. Fairy, yes!
Cursed
So by that
sentence.
logic, if we could control the excess of air, we could prevent provoking the Autophagos.
Awesome!
Sounds difficult, but awesome.
That's one hell of a way to put a reference in.
It is what it is.
There is a single Korok there.
Korok?
Yeah, he's on Davy Jr. Island. I haven't been able to find the other.
Yeah,
Oh, there looks
there's
like...
one on the side of Ankle and Tingle.
Okay, so I gotta make... They're all connected.
Did you say Korok?
Yeah. They're all connected, so I'll have to go and collect the other 2.
So we're supposed to go looking for some formula that researchers all over the world
I
can't
can't remember
find?
why I'm there.
Now you're really dreaming.
No,
I
I
will
was looking
figure
for
out
something.
this formula.
Something specific.
For Estelle
Oh, I'm looking
and
for a
for me.
town. Somebody said that there was a village at Lake Akio, but there's no village there.
Yeah, you do that.
So I'm trying to figure it out.
Huh? Raven, where are you going?
For a walk. All this talk about saving the world, the
He's
ultimate
like,
goal of
I'm
man
too
and
old
nature."
for this!
Conversation's a little much for old Raven to keep up with.
Look at the way Yuri does not believe what he's saying.
Yeah, he knows he's gonna go tell somebody about it.
The air's getting worse as we're sitting here.
Yeah. For now, we have to find whoever is making the Hermes Blastia. Otherwise, it'll be too late, just like Pharaoh said.
But how are we supposed to find whoever that is?
If we follow whoever's looking for Apatheia, they should lead us right to them.
Right, so who's looking for Apatheia?
Cores are made from Apatheia, after all.
So Flynn and Nan and their friends.
Yeah.
Flynn, I wonder if we'll have to
Nan,
fight them.
Raven.
That's kind of up to them.
Yep. Oh, that's not.
What was that?
Start by going, Raven, what the hell did you do? That's my question. Like, that's my immediate answer. Can you please tell me why Raven leaves and stuff goes sideways?
Right. Maybe go over by Bowel. There's not a lot of places to go here.
Wonder Chef.
Yep, I don't know how I missed him earlier.
We didn't see that far down. There's a guy on TikTok, pretty popular. He keeps tasting like recipes. He does a couple of videos, but like he has tasting recipes people come up with on TikTok.
Okay.
Finding stuff online that looks really useful and just telling you where to find it. And he's the one who runs like the fast food secrets club or whatever.
Okay.
And like he started doing these things where when he tastes the food, he just grabs his glasses and chucks them.
Yes.
You're gonna do the dishes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
He just chucks them and you hear glass break every time. He's just like, I'm like, oh my god.
This one is fitted with a core. Something's written here. Warp Blastia?
So in other words, someone used this to leave Miorzo?
It looks that way.
I wonder where Raven went.
Didn't they get rid of all the Blastia here? There shouldn't be any functioning, right?
Yes. At least that's how it should
Unless
be.
someone came on board. One of 8 strangers, perhaps.
What could a functional Blastia be doing here?
It appears that someone's left the town.
Estelle. Where's Estelle?
Wait, and where'd the old man go?
Huh? You don't think both of them used this?
What do you mean?
The Blastia in our towns should have all lost their cores back in ancient times.
A core was probably brought in from outside the town. It should require adjustment to function properly, but Estelle's an exception to the rules. If she can interact directly with air, she might also be able to reconstruct air to fit the core's formula.
Spooky.
But why would she?
Elder, could you get everyone to help us search to see if our friends are in town?
The answer might surprise you.
Every time he goes, I feel like he's unhappy.
Very well. He's just weird.
Let's look for them too.
I never should have left Estelle alone.
Yeah.
Maybe I couldn't have done anything, but I should have.
Someone
stayed
should have
with her.
followed Raven.
She was so depressed.
None of you
You're
throw
not
him,
responsible
like,
for
sorry,
this.
none of you
Beating
trust him as
yourself
far as
up
you can
over
throw
it
him.
won't bring her back.
And yet nobody thought to follow him.
And what happened
And not
to
a single
Raven?
one of you said, hey, maybe
He was acting a little
Raven
strange.
leaving at the same time Estelle's
they're
gone is
working
not a good
together?
idea.
I
Also,
really doubt
Raven
they
was
both
seriously
disappear at the
pissed
same
off
time.
when he left.
But why just the two of them?
The way he was saying
Don't make me
things.
start questioning your loyalties,
No, I was just saying, like,
Raven.
this is too much for me. It sounded more confused or exhausted than...
To me, it didn't sound like his usual exhaustion. Where's Bo? Oh, there he is.
Well, the boat's there, Baul will probably be under... Well, actually, Baul, assuming since we docked, Baul's not going to stick around flying. He probably went flying around and flying down somewhere.
Probably resting somewhere up here. We're supposed to look around town, so that's...
There's only 3 places we can go.
Yeah. We asked for... Do I have to confirm that they're here?
They're asking, yeah, they don't think both of them would disappear, so...
But then we just had a skit that said they're gone.
That it also ended with Yuri saying, I don't think they both disappeared at the same time. Wow, I don't care!
Little girl. We're usually talking.
El Teres... That's a girl.
As STs, that was her name, right? Oh, the elder told us to go look for your friends. I heard that your friends started to disappear. We've been looking, but they don't appear to be in the city.
Started to disappear is good.
We've looked around. We've looked and looked. We can't find either the girl or the man. They may have gone to another island.
What? Oh yeah, they're connected via bridges, so that makes sense.
These are all chicks.
No, that guy was a guy.
No, that's a chick.
No.
From the side, he has boobs.
No, he has pecs. It's different.
Oh. Well, I said his lines anyways.
Yeah, no.
The other told me to help search for your friends, but they're not here. Which means we take off.
No, it means you can go at the bottom.
As you thought, the two of them are nowhere to be found.
I wonder what could have happened to them.
Anyway, let's get back to the surface and look for them.
But even if we do, the world's a big place. It's reckless to just go searching blindly.
You know what you guys could do?
Sis, the girl who's searching blindly for treasures.
Well, no, she's going places where she has hints of treasure.
Oh, that's true.
Perhaps the two of them went on a walk?
A walk that involves leaving the town without saying anything to us? Not a chance.
But
Yuri?
consider this.
Well, only the living have the privilege of saying they'll fight to the last breath. And words like conviction and resolve don't mean much to a dead man.
I'm not.
Out. Ah, well. Just when things were getting good.
Oh yeah, Alexei released
Just
him.
who are you anyway? What does the head of the Knights want with you?
The head of the Knights.
Commandant Alexei.
I can't believe I only just remembered that. I've
Yeah,
got
man.
a bad feeling about this.
I'm begging you.
We have to follow them.
I understand how you're feeling, but please try to calm down.
No, going through the warp
Are
is
you
probably
worried?
a good idea. Baul
Of
can follow us
course
wherever
I'm
we want.
worried. That's why we should calm down and think
But the boat
rationally,
can't.
right?
Irrelevant.
Oh, right. Yeah, I see. I'm sorry.
Got any ideas?
Ah, yes. The Master of Miorzo might have
I
some
swear if it's
idea.
Duke again.
He's an Entelekea after all.
Oh,
Maybe he
you
felt the flow of air
mean
from the
the
Blastia.
jellyfish.
Did you hear it? Could you tell us where it was? To the west. A sea of sand. A town? It's not too clear, but a desert town. I think it's Jormungand.
And that's the town that
That's
was
the town
banned
in
by
the
everybody.
sands of Kagor, where we met Duke before.
The sands? Why would they go to a place in the middle of nowhere?
Let's head there now.
So no one can find
You're
them?
leaving then?
That's definitely
am.
the last place we
You
expect to
don't
see them.
need to shoulder such a burden. Haven't you suffered enough?
Hello?
Thank you, Elder.
Odysseus?
But I'm not
From the hit
suffering
musical
anymore.
Epic the Musical?
Thank you, Elder, but I'm not suffering anymore.
If you went into the outside world, you might understand too.
He doesn't like the idea. Most of the... Sounds like the Critians here don't like traveling much.
Guardian of the Truth. He's probably gonna select her as the next chief.
Whoa. The Sands of Kogor. I love how it's a jellyfish on the map.
Yup.
It's in this desert.
Yes, I was just trying to make sure I was headed in the right direction.
I don't think you are.
There we go. I pointed the camera in the right direction.
Put the mini-map back up. There you go.
But I'm headed to
Your what?
Yorgren. I said the wrong.
Closer than the last thing you said. Yeah.
Yes, I realized. Okay, this is.
That's not that. That's the
that
races.
other town, which means I need to go.
To the blue dot right there.
this way.
Dash to one. Right there. Right there.
Oh, there's no patch of green around it anymore.
Right there.
What's happening?
What the hell happened? They were frozen in time.
What's
Yeah.
going on? It's just a pile of ruins.
This didn't just happen in a few days. This is like hundreds of years.
Well,
Maybe there was a huge
in
fire
a
that-
desert,
No. Not a chance of that happening, huh?
Quiet.
erosion is quite faster in the
Someone's
desert
here.
than you'd think
Duke.
because of sand.
Duke.
And fair.
This could be our
No, that's
clue
not fair.
about the
That's other one.
Rizomata formula.
That's the dragon from the Wizened of Kodos.
He's traveling with Duke, huh?
I've got questions for that guy, but we have to find
I don't think you're gonna
first.
follow him.
They got away. There's no
Commandant
time.
Alexei.
This isn't what I would have chosen, but so be it.
Alexei, what are you doing here?
Ah, looking for the princess? I'm impressed you found your way here.
Do you know where Estelle is?
What do you think you're doing?
Is this your idea of a joke, Commandant?
Why did he sound like he got hurt?
I think he
am
did.
at a loss as to how to thank you. Your pitiful sense of justice has allowed me to work with little interruption.
Long ago, there was the pirate Ifrit, and now we have the likes of Barbos and Rago. They were each of use in their own fashion, but you have performed magnificent work, far surpassing theirs.
You're some of the most talented and foolish performers I've seen.
What?
However, the time for fooling around is over. It is time for you to exit the stage.
So that's it, huh? It was you pulling everybody's strings all this time. Well, I'm not laughing, Alexei.
Commandant!
Uh-oh.
And yet another fool arrives.
Oh, well, okay, Alexei.
Flynn.
If you're just gonna, like, show your entire hand.
How could you? You're the pride of the Imperial Knights. How could you commit treason?
This is not treason.
I was gonna say,
I'm
is
merely
it
following the path of one who
treason?
holds true
Or,
authority.
like, he's just following some rich jerk's idea of what he's supposed to do? Because the Knights either follow the Empire or the Council, right?
Yeah, so who is he saying holds true authority?
And you just intend to betray the trust
I
of
assume
His
it's
Highness
him.
Yoder?
Like
His
Alexei,
Highness.
because he has the control of the Knights.
Yes. I think he'll be relinquishing his rank soon.
This is madness.
This?
My lord,
This?
all is in readiness.
Oh, of course you're alive.
Jaeger!
Well done. I am headed for Bactian as planned. I will leave this situation to
Bactian.
you, and Yoder's fate as well.
Yeah, you bet, my lord.
Alexei, wait!
Who said you could leave?
Stand back.
We
If
don't
you
have a
try to
killer.
stop us, get the hell out of the way!
Either of them.
Your princess friend is at the shrine of Bactian as well, you know.
What did you say?
Why are you trying to...
You'll be too late if you don't hurry.
Oh, they want to stop it.
Go after Alexei and Jaeger.
Why?
Sir!
Alexei, you won't get away with this.
Yuri, come on! Yuri?
Yuri Lowell, give yourself up!
Jesus, ladies! I mean lady, because the other one's a guy.
Why is she trying to get him to give himself up?
Because he's a wanted criminal.
I thought he got
The
pardoned.
Shrine of Bactian is
And
said
then
to
he
be
broke the
located
law
on the
again.
Hyperionian
Oh, right.
continent.
Hypionia, the continent east of Desier. The Egathor forest is there.
Are we actually gonna trust what Jaeger said?
If that's where Alexei is headed, then Estelle's gotta be there.
We don't have much information, so I guess we'll just have to go check
You
it
should
out.
definitely wonder why Jaeger wants you to go there in the
Can't
first
just sit
place.
here and ignore that.
What's
Is
the
Jaeger
matter,
actually a
Patty?
good guy?
No, I doubt it. He's too slimy.
He is.
Actually, come to think of it, didn't he say something about Ifrit?
That man is the cause of it all. If we take him out, we can get Estelle back.
Oh, he could have been alive during that time.
Alexei? Yeah, we don't know how old he is, but he's got the under eye circle things that make him look pretty old.
What about Raven?
I'll bet he delivered Estelle to them and then just took off.
No, Raven. He wouldn't do that.
Well, the
Why
facts
not?
are that she's been kidnapped and he's nowhere
'Cause
to be
Altos?
seen. I mean, that's only logical,
He's a
right?
guild man?
It's possible he was captured as well.
Well, whatever. Let's
Dude,
get
he's
going.
like, you gotta give him the benefit of the doubt at least before we see what happens.
Yuri.
Flynn, a word?
Very well. Let's talk over there.
What do you guys have to say to each other now?
So what broke the time? Did Estelle going there break it?
Not on purpose, I don't think.
Just what the hell are you doing? What happened to advancing as a knight and fixing the Empire from within? You've been nothing more than a damn puppet on Alexei's string. Don't you dare tell me that the Dawn and Bellius died for nothing more than that. He was there working alongside you this whole time, Flynn. How could you possibly not know?
He stopped talking.
Yeah.
Halfway through, he just...
Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry.
Why, though? Did you go along with it because Yoder trusted Alexei?
His Highness is not to blame. I had total confidence in Alexei. The
To
responsibility.
be fair,
is
in
mine.
order for him to want to become a knight and believe that he can change the system, it implies some form of trust in the person on top.
Yeah.
So your pursuit of the Apatheia at Nordopolica was on Alexei's orders, I presume?
Yeah.
You'd better start talking. Tell me what happened.
It's
There's
more
no
now.
reason to worry about exposing the Commandant now.
The conversion of Heliord into a military installation. The abuse of the residents at Mantake. All of Cumor's activities. The forbidden development of New Blastia. All of these were carried out under the Commandant's... under Alexei's orders.
Well, you've grown up to be a model knight. Unquestioned allegiance to your country. That's nice.
The Commandant. Alexei was not always this way. You of all people should remember. Those who are just will lead lives of prosperity. That was the ideal Alexei once held dear. That was why I...
But all it's done for you is help you lose sight of your original intentions. Not that I have much right to preach to you, after I let them run off with Estelle like that.
No. That never would have happened if I hadn't been blind to Alexei's
Well, the
true
thing is,
nature.
Yuri had kind of
I'd
like a
grown
blind
far too
faith in
used
what
to
the
simply
guilds
obeying orders like a
he
good
knew were
knight.
doing. It's like,
Even when I
like how
doubted them.
Flynn respected Alexei out of everything, Yuri
my lack of
respected
thought that brought this
the
about.
Dawn, and then subsequently Raven because of their connection.
Yeah.
Since when is moaning and whining part of a knight's job
Hey, I thought we were having a private conversation!
No. It is as she says. I must shoulder this responsibility. It is up to me to rescue
They
Lady
were kind of
Esteliz.
yelling though.
Whoa, what?
Captain, what should be done about His Highness? If anything were to happen to him, the Empire...
I know. That's why this brigade is concentrating all our efforts
The Empire will
on
be fine, we
ensuring
have
his
still.
safety.
Yeah.
But Captain...
Please.
Unless she
Captain,
dies.
please!
She just said, but Captain, and he went, please.
Please, yeah.
Damn it, Flynn. I didn't yell at you to have you turn around and start telling me what to do.
He's like, I'm gonna deck you, I swear to
Vesperia is going
God.
to rescue Estelle.
Then let me join you. Let me be a member of brave Vesperia.
I think, like,
You're leaving the Knights?
legally speaking, you can't do that, sir.
Because that means he's giving up his citizenship.
Technically speaking, yeah. If you sign up for, like, officially sign up for it, that's not...
A knight joining a guild? Don't make me laugh.
I was unable to prevent the Royal Guard from abducting Her Highness. I am duty-bound to correct this wrong by saving her.
Give it up. You know you have no place in a guild. But if you want to come with us, I won't stop you.
Now, I love how he's like, no, you can't join the guild.
Yuri!
But you know what you have to do, right?
As soon as we've rescued Her Highness, I will return to protect Prince Yoder. I cannot allow the Empire to be thrown into disorder. I'm sorry, Sodia, Witcher. I must ask you to take care of the prince.
I'll be back as soon as I can. Please tell His
You think
Highness
Soya
the
has
same.
a crush on Flynn?
Yeah.
Understood.
Well, in the beginning, Estelle had a crush on
Yuri.
him.
Thanks.
Same here.
I don't know if she had a crush
You
on
got
him.
me
Estelle's
worried there.
interactions with people
good to see you're
don't
back
make
to
me
your
feel
own.
like she's got, like,
So
a
he's
crush
the
so
one
much
who
as
can
she's
adapt
just
and
very
harness Blastia
naive.
technology.
Well, yeah, but Yuri's like, yeah, and you have a crush on him. And she's like, what? No.
Yeah, I just don't think that they knew. Like,
Yeah, it's taken a while.
I can
Everything
understand the
points
interpretation
back
that she
to
has a
him.
crush on him because, yeah, she talked about him
Alright,
all the time
next
early
stop,
on.
the
Yeah.
Shrine of Bactia.
But, like, in the long
We're gonna
run,
get Estelle and Raven out of there.
you could see the way she
Show
kind of acts with
Alexei
Yuri,
just
and it
who
feels
he's-
more like she's got a crush on Yuri than she interacted that with Flynn.
Eternal rival.
So, fun fact, Flynn has the first aid spell,
Yay!
if I recall correctly. Yep,
Yeah. Okay, good. They gave us a healer.
kind of. That's his only her first aid spell. You can swap him out for Patty, I guess. And then, did we get his costumes?
I think we had him briefly in the party
Yeah,
earlier on.
it would be in the Wi-Fi thing. Yeah, we had
Yeah,
it.
we did. But yeah.
Yeah, definitely check his equipment for sure. Eerie! Yeah, that's new.
He has a mithril helm though.
Yeah, he's got modern equipment just in case we didn't go shopping for him.
Other boots, paralysis, blue talisman.
Extra armor. Extra physical damage reduction. You heard beeping? It's from
Yeah.
the game. It's from the game.
Okay. I thought I was going nuts.
Give him the emerald ring. It reduces TP consumption.
Okay.
Just who does that idiot commandant think he is?
Everybody's an idiot.
Barbos, Rigaud, even Jaeger. Alexei was behind all of them.
And now he's taken Estelle.
The village.
I won't let him do this.
I am gonna rip him to shreds the moment we get Estelle away from him.
He must receive his due punishment. We can't let him get away.
Treating Lady Estellise in that manner. Alexei is no longer the man I trusted.
He's evil. That's all there is to it. And he will not change. It's time for some payback.
You think they use her as bait for the Apathea and Duke?
Yeah.
I don't think that's correct. Just because we saw Duke in there and they weren't ready for him. They didn't see him. They were...
No, they said, well, they got there and they were like, dang, he got away.
They got away, and I don't know who they were talking about specifically. You might not be wrong. I think they might have been talking about them, but they might have been talking about...
Never eat shredded wheat, so I'm going...
Why are you saying that when you have the compass at the top left?
Because I forgot. I forgot that existed, so I was going to try and figure out where I needed to go. Where, I'm going to the east. Where exactly in the east am I going again?
I think it's that place we couldn't go to at the base of the mountain.
Right there?
No, that will be Agathor Forest, where we got the,
I went to the wrong one.
That's where the Hoplon Bastion was. Yeah, but if you keep going east, I think there's another one.
Hey.
So the Duke's friend helped us when we fell into the sands of Kagor.
You mean the monster we ran into in Kados?
Not a monster, an Entelakea. It must have altered the air at the Wiesent of Kados.
I think I saw it before I passed out in the desert.
Do you think that Entelakea is friendly to humans?
It's the same as Baul and Belius. Entelakea can use language, so we can befriend them.
Right.
What's Flint's current costume? It'll be status.
Good question.
Oh, he's got his baby costume. Give me a... That's just Sema. No.
That's the reference, isn't it?
I don't know. No, that's the reference.
That's the reference. Okay.
Another Tales of the Abyss reference? What? Let it go, Namco! Please! No, well, actually, they technically remade it after this game. Oh, baby, do that again. Yeah, because he has an ability on his sword, I believe, that makes one of his arts different. An elemental. First aid on you instead of recover because he didn't have that. Poison yourself. Unpoison yourself. They changed his hair color too.
Yeah, his hair color also changed.
So just the Abyss costume then?
I guess.
Poison bottle. It's up there. Can't, we're in the... Madam, please! Compose yourself!
I did that with something else. There it is. That's the shrine.
And there's something right next to it now.
Yep.
Look over there!
He looks a lot like Luke at the second half of the game. Of course he's Luke! Of course he's Luke! Duh! Oh.
It's only the triangle that has different hair color too.
What do you mean? The triangle. Oh, like Estelle, Flynn, and
Yuri.
Yeah.
What is that huge thing?
And that's funny because it could actually be a real triangle because a triangle necessitates at least one of the people to be bisexual. Otherwise, it's a fake triangle.
A love triangle.
Yeah, if it's a love triangle, you gotta have at least one.
You don't have to.
You
have
have
somebody.
to have
You
at
don't
least
have
one
to have somebody
bisexual.
who's bi.
Otherwise, it's not a real triangle. It's just a line.
Sometimes.
No.
There's a bromance.
No.
Or a sister rant.
No, that's a cop out by the straights.
Oh, did we count repeat?
No, I don't think anyone wants to bone repeat.
But did we count repeat in the like? That's 4 of them with hairstyles. they gave Rapide a cut version of the general's hair. Have you seen a picture of the general?
Yes, you showed me Ashura a few times, and I don't disagree. It's just that Rapide doesn't have any hair to change in theory, so.
Technically, he's wearing a wig.
So I don't know if we're counting it.
Did Alexei send for it?
Big boy. They're shooting us.
Oh, those are.
That is a different Antilope, if it is an Antilope.
There used to be one to fight back.
Kieran? Looks like a Kieran. So it probably lives here and they're trying to kill it?
Maybe.
Which makes sense, they want an Apathea.
That's the Entelekea, a stall. Alexei is still trying to get Apathea, it seems.
Yeah, Luke and
looked like it got away,
Ash the
though.
Bloody are the same person,
Yeah,
so
it looked like it was forced into
it
those
makes
ruins.
sense that both characters with the same play-ish style that mirror each other be those two.
Those ruins definitely appear
Why,
to be
you
the
don't think
temple
they look
back
like
to.
each other?
No. They're the same character?
It's a little more complicated.
Explain.
So in Tales of the Abyss, throughout the entire part...
Unless, is there a copy of it that allows us to stream it?
No, I don't think so.
I thought I saw a PS3 copy.
No, it's either PS2 or... And that might be a Japan-only one. Tales of the Abyss. Platforms PS2, Nintendo 3DS, but PS2 was... Oh, it was released in North America.
So let's not.
But I've already spoiled it to you like 50 times.
I know. Do I remember anything? No. You've also spoiled Graces and Symphonia to me.
I don't know,
Do I
man.
remember any of it? No.
I don't know, man.
I don't remember any of it. So we can get a PS2 copy and we can play on the PS2.
It doesn't look like it's too different. They didn't add any characters, I think.
But it's gonna be one player, isn't it?
No, PS2 games can play 2 players.
Yeah, but would Tales have already started?
Oh, it released the same time as Tales of Graces F on PS3. The 3DS version released the same time as the remake for...
Probably because they wanted to do 2 remakes at the same time. Wait, why is he the main character when he's not the main character for costume-wise?
Could it be perhaps because one of the characters has something more to do with the character that they're wearing the costume for?
Also, they cut the hair.
No, I told you, he looks like Luke in the second half of the game.
Oh. But they did make Estelle shorter for her costume.
Because of,
Her hair.
No, she looks like Tyr's hair in the second half of the game.
So then who's he supposed to be?
Him?
Yeah.
What Alexei's plotting
And
this
isn't Rita also supposed to be from Abyss?
No, isn't she from Innocence, we thought?
No, she's not Innocence.
The other Abyss character is... Oh, it's Estelle, yeah, there's only 3. We have 2
Doesn't matter what
Symphonias.
Alexei's planning to do.
Yeah.
What's
Right,
Rita's
we're
costume?
just here to rescue Estelle.
But if we get too close like this, we'll end up like a stall.
Let's land a little bit away from it and approach on the
I type
ground.
Rita costumes, and they give me Estelle costumes. Thanks, Google. You suck!
Costume and title guide.
No, Mao is not what I wanted. That doesn't look right.
No, it doesn't. It's very similar though.
Oh, he looks so cool. What the hell?
Alexei!
I think you fight him in one of the other Tales games. Vague. Nice.
Jaeger, that useless worm. Can't he even swat a few pesky flies?
Maybe if you tried.
Alexei, what have you done to Lady Estellise?
Give Estelle back!
Estelle, come on, wake up! Estelle!
No matter.
This guy fights exactly like another guy, okay.
Oh, she's in her original costume.
Yeah, she's not in the party.
Oh, he's making her use her power.
Everyone!
As you can see, the princess's life will fade each time she uses her power. If you care for her,
he has an
then
epithea.
do not interfere further.
You will?
He has an epithea.
Oh yeah, he does.
Alexei!
He has 3. 4.
5 with the one in his hand.
Bastard!
She's so
Yeah, it's the costume that he's wearing. That is Rita's costume.
You sure?
Yeah, it says it's a legacy costume.
Captain, are you okay? Captain!
Oh, the parade showed up.
Sodia? What are you doing here?
After we left, we picked up the Heracles' movements.
Why'd you
Prince
say left
Yoder
like that,
dispatched
dude?
us, saying that you could probably use our help.
That little prince never could mind his own damn business.
Well, what about you and all that pathetic bluster and bravado?
Sorry, but unlike you well-bred aristocrats, I'm not perfect.
Hey, you guys all right?
It doesn't look the same though.
Huh? What are they?
They came to save us. Apparently Yoder told them to.
Once we have access to our status, we can
Alexei's
check it out.
inside the temple. Let's hurry up after him.
Captain, please come with us.
To me, she looks like
and return to
Micleo
Osiris'
from
side
Tales
at
of
once.
Zestiria.
Sodia?
But I know
It's
it's not him. That
difficult
came
for me
out
to
way
say
after
this.
Vesperia
This
did.
place is far too dangerous.
And I don't see
The
why
one
we
we
get the
most need to
costume,
protect
why they
for
would
the
change
sake
one of
of
her
the
costumes
Empire
out.
right now is
I know that. I know that as a knight, that is what I should be doing. I know that all too well.
Then...
But this is something I need to do myself. For Her Highness, and for Alexei. Please, let me go.
But...
Take us there.
It must be pretty damn inconvenient to be a knight, huh?
How can someone like you... How can the captain possibly consider someone like you his friend? Our captain is the ideal to which we all aspire. He's the epitome of an imperial knight.
Maybe
and
if...
yet, for some
just
reason,
if-
when he's with you, he's not himself. Just like this last time.
Maybe if you
Whatever.
stop paying
If you're
attention to
looking
the
for
label
someone to
that's
have a
pinned
heart
on
to heart
Yuri.
with,
Yeah.
go bug Applehead over here. We don't have time to sit around and play guidance counselor for you.
You can figure out why
That's it.
Yuri
Sonia!
has values that
don't!
Flynn
Sonia!
respects.
Yeah.
Listen well,
You're
Yuri
too
Loa.
busy listening to him and insulting him.
Yeah.
Your very existence is hurting our
I
captain.
mean, ignoring him and
Stay
insulting
away
him.
from him.
He reminds Flynn of his very core.
She's pretty intense.
Yeah, his values.
Yeah.
The reason he did the things he did.
Yeah.
All right, now we've done everything we came here to do. We
Okay,
ask that
Applehead.
you please take care of the captain.
Okay, Applehead.
Platoon, fall out. We must hurry to rejoin the brigade.
Yuri!
Come on, we have to catch up with Flynn.
Right. If she's forced to use her power, then it'll be too late to save her or fix the air.
That bastard! Using her like some kind of tool! He's gonna pay! Come on!
We're at the end of the game, aren't we?
Nope. Remember when I said I thought the game was ending and then it wasn't?
But your save only had 45 hours.
There's only 31 currently on record. So we're in the last quarter, if anything. Marin is captain.
I don't think it's Mayo.
Don't.
That looks a little closer.
No, not at all. Title for an extremely important person in Tales of Legendia. She's from Legendia.
Which we
That's
can
where the
get.
costume. We've already seen that. So assuming as a party member in Tales of Legendia. Protagonist, please. He looks cool as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Not one of these characters. Dang! What the hell are they smoking when they design these characters?
I keep trying to give you a call, like get you.
Holy crap! Sorry, these character designs look great. Hello. Sorry.
I sent you spots where we can buy the game.
Yeah, I just don't have the money.
Yeah. Well, why don't we look it up on...
What the fudge is my ear doing?
Yeah, my ear did something too.
Taiko Drum Master.
Earlier. Why don't you check it out on Google and see if we can see their characters?
Nice, they keep making references to the other... Okay, well now if I go boop boop.
Other appearances?
No, that'll be from like other games. So she probably makes like cameo games in other games. Which they do every now and then.
Yeah, it looks like she did cameos in 3 of them.
No. I don't know what any of this is.
Just look at the characters on Google.
Bad guys? Hello. Schwan, not Schwartz. Walter. Maurits, no picture.
I'm begging you, please use Google Images.
Why?
Because then we can see the pictures.
Well, we're not looking for any specific characters, so just typing in Marin as captain is probably going to give me the costume.
No, I'm saying type in Tales of Legendaria characters, so that way we can see pictures of the characters. There.
There we go, Walter. Who's not a playable character. Unless he is. No, he's an antagonist. But he probably looks like this. So if I go back here. Yeah, clicked on a lot of stuff, huh? Did I do this? And then... Playable. He's playable.
Yeah, he's playable. Might start off as a bad guy and turn around.
No, I think he turns into a bad guy when he betrays the team.
Oh, okay. He does a crawl toss.
Mirage? What is... I don't know what I'm looking at.
That's arts.
Yes, but I feel like Mirage is a different game.
Yes, it is.
My freaking... Alright, enough lollygagging.
What's Carol's again?
Oh, he's older. This is clearly an older design.
Yeah. Caligine Commander?
Yeah, Walter's not even on this list.
Yeah.
Caligine Commander?
Vegan commander.
Millhouse Selkirk? Yeah, that's Tales of Rebirth.
Rebirth? Okay, so we have 1 Innocence, 1 Rebirth, 1
Legendia.
Legendia,
2 Symphonia, and 3 Abyss.
3 Abyss. We don't have Patty.
If we don't go after Alexei, that Antilochea we saw is gonna wind up in Apatheia.
Even from this far away, Astal's wounds look terrible.
Which one's
He might not
Raven's?
hold out much longer.
I guess not even the Antilochea are a match for Heracles.
Maybe that was Alexei's reason for building it in the first place.
He's also
Naturally.
this.
There's
For
no way
this.
he'd need something that powerful just to take care of the
That's
guilds.
why we thought there was.
And he
Whatever
changed
the
his
case,
hair.
We have
His
to
hair
catch
color
Alexei
changed.
and
His hair
stop
color
him
did
before
not
it's
change,
too
but
late
his
for a
haircut
stop.
did. It
His
became
hair
cleaner.
color changed.
Ravens?
Yup.
No.
Yup.
It got cleaner.
It's gray. It's not black anymore.
His hair is brown. And it never changed.
Ravens is black.
No.
It's supposed to be black.
Seriously?
Yes. His name is Raven.
I didn't notice.
His name is Raven.
I didn't notice his hair changed. But I remember debating with you, hey, his hair changed color. And you went, no, it didn't. And then we went, oh, it's a cleaner cut.
I was like, isn't it weird? Oh, there's that spoiler image again. I remember going like, did they change his? And then yeah, his hair's normally black and now it's like a grayish brown.
I didn't.
It's on the lighter side because
I remember us debating it too, and you
Because-
were like, no.
because this nerd.
Prince Yoder was thoughtful to send his knights to help us.
Let me write that properly, thanks. This is the guy he's based off of.
Okay, but that's too late for what they did for Raven.
Yeah, it is too late.
So they went for somewhere in between for them. That looks super natural.
Help us. Don't you mean to help Flynn and Estelle?
Coming here is reckless enough, but sending help is even crazier. Doesn't that little prince understand his own position?
No.
That's the kind of person His
I think
Highness
he's gonna
is.
get
I'm sure that what's
assassinated.
happened has caused him
I think we might see
exceptional
Zagi
grief.
again.
Are you referring to Estelle? Or
Zagi.
perhaps
we killed him.
Alexei?
We thought that 3 times.
Both. Let's hurry.
No
Hey,
body, no
slow
confirmation.
No, the first time we definitely didn't kill him.
But the second and third, the second time he got harmed enough that they needed to
time to be
replace his
taking
arm
it
because
easy.
he had a weird Blastia core on it.
Yeah, we knew he was still alive.
And then the third time it went kablooey.
Yeah.
We don't have any clue where
We haven't
enemies
seen
could
him
be
since.
lurking, so calm
No
down.
body, no confirmation.
No, we saw him drop down the
You're
top.
right.
No, that was the other
I
guy.
apologize. Yuri, you guys are much more level-headed than...
What if the reason why Alfred felt so guilty for all those people buried there is because Alexei used him like he did them? Because he was saying that Alfred was a performer.
Alfred did his job, but not as good as they did. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was also the other two that were in between, Boris and Reinhard.
Jaeger, he was talking about Jaeger.
No, but he didn't say Jaeger.
Oh no, he said the royal guy, the guy we ended up seeing.
Yeah,
Rigo.
Rigo, yeah.
Don't worry about it. We're all in this together here. Hattie, are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm extremely okay. Come on, Estelle's waiting for us.
And
Let's
she
hurry.
realized that it's... she realized that her grandfather didn't cause it. He was tricked into
Well, she's
it.
like, wait, he mentioned him. Something's up.
Yeah.
Alexei
wait,
made
this
it
might have
sound
made
like
it.
Ifrid was one
There
of
you
his
go.
men.
It is true that the knights employ guilds on rare occasions, but...
We don't know whether Ifrid worked for him, right? In any case, that conversation's on the back burner for now. Let's go.
It looks like the battle against you is over, Flynn.
So when did you become aware of Alexei's rebellion?
I've held doubts about the Commandant's orders for a while. After Yuri warned me...
They
about
didn't change his
Hippolyta,
eye color.
I reconsidered previous events in a new light.
And you understood Alexei was pulling the
I
strings
don't think
of
Luke has
incidents
blue
with
eyes.
Barbos, Rago, and
But
Cumora.
right here, they're all in
When
their
I
usual
heard Lady
outfits.
Esther
Yeah, but he has blue eyes when he's in the costume.
Yeah, Yuri kept his eyes
I
too.
wish I had realized sooner.
Everybody kept their eyes.
Even so, you unraveled his plot on your own.
Interesting
We
decision.
still have time. We'll get Estelle back.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess it's because they didn't. They wanted to keep them at
aid
the
us in our
core.
mission to rescue
Still
Lady
them.
Estelize?
They just.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you're playing not the other game, so you're not just putting the models in, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's 5 of them? You know what, he's a better healer than sometimes Estelle, because the fact that he can actually, you know, get PP back properly.
That's what, oh, I'm dead.
Oh, whoops.
He was gonna revive me and you were like, nope.
Yep.
Oh, Rita's being harassed.
Can I? Where am I? Oh, I killed somebody, not the opposite.
Yeah.
Light spear.
Let's go.
Oof. Yeah, so if you, at the end of a fight, if you press triangle, you can see the breakdown of how much
does Alexei know about the
grade we're winning.
Apatheia?
I only heard that a terrible power dwells within them. If the Union gains possession of them, the guilds will be able to resist the Empire in actual war. That's why the knights were sent to gather and watch over them.
To the point of kidnapping Estelle and bringing out Hermes Blastia? Alexei
One of the characters in Berseria has a raven costume, if I recall correctly. But I didn't play Berseria. I played Berseria before I played Vesperia. So I was like, man, this guy looks kind of cool, but I like his main outfit better.
Yeah.
And honestly, the most, like, connection I remember between Raven right now and the character in Berseria, it's not that great, besides, like, vaguely Eastern clothing.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Berseria is so good, dude. Man, I love Berseria. Holy crap.
Just call me dude.
No, I said man.
Said Berseria is so good,
I see we are building up to a level 2. That might be what this does.
Finish that one.
Well, we didn't, like...
Can you check my weapons? And everybody's equipment, because I think we just went equipment. You're fine. You're fine. I'm fine. Okay, I'm fine. She gets what she wants. That's the last thing. She doesn't know that. Fine. Naturally, he wouldn't learn anything.
We've never gotten something else sub for her.
Yep.
I love how they're just standing in front of certain spots. They're not even moving.
Yeah, they're just like,
Yeah, so these are the ones that we saw with the guy that
yeah.
This is the brown, and then the red is the other one.
Funny, brown implies... No, there's a different brown that implies good. The dinguses that keep running after you. I say Captain Schwan is the best one, I say.
They're a lighter brown with green.
Mm-hmm.
And this is like a darker brown that's close to red with like a green and a yellow.
The freaking entrance caved in.
Yep, but there's a lighter here.
No, not a leader. Ah! That almost was a surprise attack.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Because I realized I'm not on the stream anymore. Completely by accident. Die, heal me, please.
Tractor beam at the least populated area in the freaking air. Okay.
Lynn, please heal me.
Oh man, I'm gonna go get her now. I think we gotta go get her. Flynn's too busy trying to be better Kratos because he's got bigger spells. That's not skip pop up. Yeah, just do those. We get apple gels off these enemies, so just crunch them, man.
You never did give me an explanation. What were you thinking about when you sealed off Nordopolica and the Wiesent of Cottus?
I was following Alexei's orders.
Bro, the shame's
was
gonna follow you
using
a
trained
long time,
monsters
buddy.
his order too?
Oh my god, the
Likely
parallels
so,
between him and Luke are
but being
actually kind of
unaware of the
blowing my
nature
mind
of
right
my
now.
subordinates was my error. I'm not fit for command.
At least you understand your mistake.
I swear that I will correct that mistake.
We really don't have to here.
What the?
Oh, damn it, this modest land!
Destruction's field! Take this!
Overpowering and indestructible evil!
Let's go, baby! Trying to figure out how to do that. 200?
They know each other way too well.
You mean try trophies again?
Yeah. Not that awful.
It's not about being awful, it's just not playing as much.
Well, yeah, you've been on the PlayStation for longer than I am.
You said that earlier.
I know.
I want to see something. Can you go to the library, I guess? The battle book?
Yes.
The book. No. The books. Battle book. That's it. Okay. See if we can find Mystic. No. Well, either Mystic Arts or Over Limit 3? Because for some reason we have access to Over Limit 3 now.
Yeah.
Those are all Fatal Strikes. Over Limit level 2. Level 3. There we go. In addition to the effects of level 2, TP will not be incurred for... Okay, cool. Sick.
Use 3 bars at once. It needs to be the top button or the other button.
Yeah, I used 3 just now, but what I'm wondering is... We don't have...
Mystic Arts yet.
Mystic Arts, yeah.
And we're near the end, but not quite at the end.
Well, we're only... I don't know why they gave us... I don't know why we randomly got over Limit 3.
I guess they thought we were at the spot where we're supposed to get it.
The last room looked like this too.
I didn't go
All
into
these
the last
rooms
room.
look the same. I wonder if they're
The
all
room
like
with the
this.
I'm gonna go check out what's ahead.
Repeat.
Oh, we just lost.
I've heard that this kind of construction is intended to humble visitors, so this must be the approach to the shrine.
We don't really have time to be dawdling.
It's okay. Relax.
As we thought, the rooms all look the same from here on out. Repeat's sense of smell doesn't seem to be working too well either.
I see. We can't afford to get lost in here.
Here, use these. Let's make a map as we go.
You're always so well prepared.
Carol, can you do this?
Yeah, I'm good with maps. Leave it to me.
We'll be in a lot of trouble if you mess
She
up.
raised her hand, it's like, no!
Don't say that. Come on, everything will be fine. Probably.
That's...
You still look troubled to me. Alexei is rotten to the very
That'd be because
core.
I am, Patty.
Trusting
Thank you
him
for
is
noticing.
pure folly.
I understand that.
Rotten to the core.
His actions cannot be forgiven. But
I was about to say,
No
having
buts
that
about
map
it.
in the
This
way
is
that it's
no
going to be
time for
working
doubt.
reminds me
You
of
can see Alexei clearly now, Flynn.
Odyssey.
you're right. You're more mature than
But
I
no,
thought.
because they're all gonna be square.
Am I? First time I've ever heard that.
I need to be steady
Yeah, but they were like
myself, too.
hallways, not.
I plant your feet on the deck and bring down Alexei.
Right.
Okay, so can I go back to the other room?
Nope.
And check out what's up here.
You'll never guess.
The same thing. Yep. That's in Entelakea, isn't
No.
it? Looks like.
It looks like Estelle a little bit, but Estelle looks like a bigger
ties to
version.
each other
of
will save us.
Hello?
Was this a back attack when I walked into them?
No, you didn't. They walked into our back while you were walking the monster.
Which is why you're fighting Judith.
Yes.
I'm not afraid of her right now. She's gonna be lower on my list now.
This is very
Because
dangerous.
he is a bastard. Who took Estelle.
Okay?
We don't know that yet.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Not stupid.
We don't have all the details though. He betray boy.
Betray boy.
Hey, new weapon for Rita.
Yeah, but she also got the weapon that she has.
Oh, look. Kaboom?
They say that there's a pool there that you're supposed to
Shoot your thing at it. So I guess we might find something that modifies the ring. Yeah, baby.
Together now.
Call me Mage Slayer, baby. I get opportunity attacks when you cast spells around me. Speaking of Mr. Also? Speaking of D&D, sounds like Mr. Musk wants to buy Hasbro.
No! No! Fuck off! Stay away from my board games!
I mean, Hasbro's been a crap company for a while. They're at the source of why they made so many bad, like, customer hatred decisions recently, but yeah.
Yeah, but either way, don't!
That's over.
Stay away from my fucking board games and TTRPGs!
You really think you can tell Elongated Muskrat what to do?
No, but do I give a shit?
He's
no!
too-
Fuck off!
too
you
rich.
ruin everything you fucking touch!
He's got the big brain rot from his money. He's
I'll take the heat.
dying of...
He's a miniature fucking Trump!
I'm in no position to blame you.
He paid for Trump's thing! He helped promote Trump!
Yeah, I mean, because his...
Fucking asshole!
Would I say he's a miniature Trump? No, I think they're just as bad as each other, only Musk has more money.
Yeah, because Trump lost his fucking money. It wasn't even his money, it was his dad's money.
It was Musk's dad's money, too.
Oh my god, you fucking morons! You don't know how to do anything for yourself.
You know how his dad struck rich?
How?
Emerald mines in Africa. I'm not surprised that I didn't know this, but yeah, it's pretty awful.
Okay, I'm good.
I assume the mines are now closed, but...
Oh, well, yeah. But that would have put a lot of people out of work. But I could put a
You think they were paying for the work?
No, I don't. Not anymore.
We'll destroy them in no time.
Oh, I feel that. He recently went on like a conference or whatever, an event for gaming. I don't even know which one it is, and honestly, I don't think it was that like well regarded. Yes. Very bad.
Don't overdo it.
I didn't have it. Stop it. One wanted to use one. Oh, wait. $11 not free, is it?
No.
Yeah, go. Oh, no, he's using it on himself.
Yeah, well, he's on his bed.
Not bad.
I got to use that spell card, so he is.
I thought I just told you not to do that. I guess we're out of life bottles.
Are we?
Yep.
No, it would be further down. No, there it is.
Yeah, so recently Musk went on to a conference or whatever, and he was like, don't you guys hate diversity, equity, inclusivity hires that are ruining games? So he's like fully, well, he's always been fully into the far right, like, mentality, but like, yikes.
Fuck you, Musk.
Yeah, he's a piece of crap.
He's a piece of shit who shouldn't be alive. You're ruining society.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
You were saying D, I was ruining society. I agree with you. But like, what do we expect? He's literally one of the 1%ers with the most money in the world.
Fucking God. I'm just trying to hit something. Leave me alone.
Do the thing, Flynn. Thank you.
He takes forever to cast in my
It's because he has to let us give him a chance to say no. Yeah.
We're done.
I need Estelle back. Please. Please give her back.
We have to go the right direction then.
Her hurts me and my need to fill out the maps.
Learn to backstep more often and maybe you'll survive. Like now, don't pick a fight when you're dying. That's practically.
Smile of wavering darkness. I'm using this.
Oh shit, she was using
guess we're done.
That's fine.
Okay. I thought we didn't want her.
We don't, but right now I don't care.
Oh.
You're dying. Give yourself some apple gels.
I'm always dying.
No, you're in the second part. Hang on, those aren't apple gels anymore.
Well, we're both at full health.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Hey, look at that, a full heal save point. Good! Where you going? You gonna go make use of that heal?
Yes.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
I feel so fucking dumb. I'm like, yeah, let's heal. Avoid monsters.
Well, I mean, I did tell you I did tell you just there to heal as well.
Yeah.
Those are big AoEs, hello. I'm surprised that Flynn has better, like, those kind of spells. The Mistral Soul is not Rita.
Let's go.
I've unlocked new strength.
Nice, too bad you can't. Oh. Judy.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to swap Flynn's out yet, but Judy. Ah, no, she's fine.
She's so nice to do. Making use of the heal, and then I'm gonna go heal again. Because me and you have pretty good stuff.
That's over. I'm not done yet.
Yay! Some of us leveled up. You're right here. We should be able to get a back attack.
How's this?
Brutal thing! Vi stands for vicious. I'm dying. I am dead. I backstepped into an offender, right?
Oh, I'm dead. Okay, maybe this fight was just really...
No, we started up here.
Was it because we fight?
No, we did take a lot of damage. I feel like we took a lot of damage.
You used a fucking orange gel, bastard!
I didn't pay attention to that today.
I should have stopped at my box.
I accidentally just stole something. Stop it!
Use something else, Flynn! Are we out of life bottles?
Maybe?
Go down.
Yeah.
Damn it. Maybe we should go.
I think we should.
Good job, Spot.
He likes the nickname. 1, 2.
Yeah, stairs are in this one and the next one, I think.
3.
Oh, you're still dead?
Yeah, I'm still dead.
That's exciting. Well, look what I can do.
Please? We need to go buy stuff.
Oh, my neck. Ouch.
I've never been concerned.
Go!
I've never been concerned about it because, like, we've always just had healing on us. And life bottles, and, like, we collect way too much.
Using them as a crutch!
No, we had Estelle. We didn't have to use them.
Crutch!
We didn't have to use them.
Estelle as a crutch!
Yes.
But, same. Like, in general, when you have a healer like that.
Oh, am I clicking the wrong one?
It's the left one, I think.
Okay. Well, I clicked both one at a time and nothing was working. Okay, where's the nearest town?
You have to press the driver's side one.
Nearest town.
It's the jellyfish, I think.
No, jellyfish is on the move.
There's the oasis then.
Yeah, but there's a blue one just up there that's a little bit closer.
Okay.
Oh, that might be the Empire. Never mind.
I don't think they're gonna stop us. Oh, Nordapalka's right there.
Oh my god, so dumb.
You can go to the inn and then we can buy the life bottles.
Oh, it's at the end? It's not...
No, the inn will just heal you instead of having us use one, I believe.
Okay. Well, I probably could have used that save then.
Yes, we could have actually. We would have needed to leave for resources anyway. 500 money.
Not like that's expensive. Stop it! Stop it!
Why?
Because they're mine!
At least we have a new tournament.
We revamped it?
He's a goopy goober!
Why did we turn around?
What?
I clicked on it and we turned around.
Because you're too cool to talk to him. Then.
I hate that we can only have 15.
Why? This isn't a usual RPG. It's not Pokemon. You can't buy 500 of them. Forget the rest. Maybe buy some pineapples. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna run out of cash if we don't.
We'll make the cash back. We always do. Not to mention we have old armor and weapons that we can sell. Okay?
Yeah, just over flags like this. And now we can save.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go to the safe spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we got a full heal, so we're probably gonna fight things along the way, but... No. Yeah. Nah.
I mean, we've been avoiding fights for a long time. I don't think we want to keep doing that, because this sounds like their level caught up.
That many fights.
Yeah, because you were like, hey, we got 10 extra levels. I was like, yeah, you're right. We don't need to worry too much. Also, you avoided fights like most of today.
No,
not this one. Yes, you did. We'd be in a room with like 3 enemies. You'd fight like 1 by accident and then move on.
No,
Yes?
No, I
Yes?
fought 3 or 4.
No. You fought 3 or 4 total.
No.
Yes.
No, I fought the first 3 in the first room.
Nope.
Yeah, I went
We
to
only
all
did that
3.
because you were looking for the treasure chests.
Yeah, they were standing directly in front of the treasure chest.
Yeah, so you wouldn't have done it otherwise. Don't try to use it as defense.
But one of them was right there, and I went like this and walked right into her. She wasn't even a problem.
It doesn't matter. You avoided most of the rest. Most of the fights we fought today were scripted too. Nope. That was just first aid. I don't care. Tractor beam. Hello.
He doesn't do first aid very much.
It's the enemy.
They know.
Hey, does that mean I get a new skill? Because you got one. No, we won't get it yet. But... Oh, actually, yeah, sweet. I can swap that out. No! Which one has better stats? Is that the best one?
I think it is.
Nope, Crimson Phoenix +1. And we didn't get anything new for that.
But we did get the spike. We got the collar as new.
tried, you succeeded.
I have a goal in mind. I am going to the save point.
Uniceros.
They look really cool. But they do look like
Oh, there's a fire attack. Also Hellhound instead of what's Flynn's? Hellfire Blade.
They do look like
They look like one specific Entelecea. But the thing that makes them different is they don't talk. Now back up before you get murderized. There you go. Whee! Spinny spin. Oh, I didn't get that.
We're done.
She's like, whoa, look at my new book. Me too.
I didn't avoid the fight.
You don't have to fight all of them. We haven't fought one of these yet, actually.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Drill beat. Oh, you know what? I don't know what else I expected them to be called. Pretty on the nose.
Yep.
Rita, no! Look at her HP!
She's been running away. Okay, I guess I'll go straight to that heal. Oh, look, Flynn did his job.
Yeah, you can do it when people are low enough.
Didn't do it for me.
Because you weren't low enough.
I died!
Yeah.
Several times.
He was like, nah, you're fine, Yuri. I trust you.
I'll go heal her.
He's like, Yuri, you don't think... Flynn did the classic healer thing of like, I'm sick of harassing you. Just stay dead then. Learn your lesson. Probably a boss or something. Whoa! Bet you that changes our sorcerer's ring.
Are you thinking of what you're going to do when you meet Alexei?
Kill him.
I'll most likely have to fight him.
Sounds like you've made up your mind.
To be honest, I can't believe it even now.
He's like, yes, I did make up my mind. Do you not see?
I think it's really that I don't want to believe
I'm utilizing
I looked up to him
the
for
costumes
so
you guys picked.
long.
Oh, his eyebrows
I've
don't change. So
desperately
none of the
hoped
eyebrows
that this
change
was
then.
just some kind of mistake.
Sorry, but I already know
I
the
told
answer
you
to
that
that.
with his.
I wasn't sure about him because it could be different, but like his is clearly yellow.
Yeah, but like, look
No,
at
no, I see what you're
side.
seeing, but I'm saying I didn't trust my eyes.
I know. Besides, the way
We
he's
debated
treated
it
Lady
for
Esther
I know, and then I
was
decided I was
wrong.
going to let it
Is
lie
simply
because
a
there's no point in
mistake.
debating it because we're not going to agree.
But now you agree.
Well, yeah, now I have proof
No objection
that I can't
there.
deny.
Estelle?
Hey!
Still what? They're not pink.
Sir Flynn!
I thought her eyebrows were pink.
No, they're just like blackly
You
drawn
can just
on.
call
They're
me
like
Flynn.
colorless.
What is it?
Flynn, you, know what Yuri's done, don't you?
You mean what he did to Rago?
Why are
and
you
Q
bringing
War?
it up?
Yeah.
Like rule number 1 of
Don't
crimes.
worry,
Don't
I'm not
talk
going
to
to
the
arrest
cops
you.
about him!
At least, not right now.
Yeah.
You mean you're going to arrest him after you bring Estelle back to the capital?
Under Imperial law, the things that Yuri has done are serious crimes.
Your law or
After
no
all,
law,
he
murder's
killed
pretty
two of
bad.
the Empire's leading figures out of a personal grudge.
Serious
I'm not sure it was
crimes.
personal.
A personal grudge? But Yuri was...
I know. Yuri certainly didn't do those things for his own sake. But that's how the law works. The corruption in the Empire is entirely irrelevant here.
No, it ain't!
Are you perhaps in doubt? Confused about which way's right?
I don't
No
know.
corruption, no
Is what I'm
crime.
feeling doubt? Or is it...
I love how she's like, excuse me? No, what he did is right.
Hey, what are you doing? You're gonna get
But it's more like,
left
hey,
behind,
you
know.
don't sound like you're certain of what you're saying.
Sorry.
My, she's scary. Let's go.
Y'all don't want to interact with the giant glowing thing?
We're gonna interact with it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, try shooting with that. Huh. Okay.
What does that do?
Excuse me, I'm assuming there's gonna be more than one.
Does that open doors?
No, maybe?
Gather round.
Oh,
I blocked!
good job.
I did completely by
Finally.
accident!
Finally, she blocked.
I did it completely by accident!
I could do that too, Flynn!
I was like, I did this, and I was like, like, wait a minute, I'm blocking, I'm pressing the wrong button. And then I proceeded to press the arts button, and I was like, damn it, I'm pressing the wrong button again. I'm always pressing the wrong one. Is there anything in here? No, there's just fights. Boo!
This is not random encounters. Oh. So it turns itself off if we leave. Oh, and they only on temporarily too. There's another hole over there that says it's a secret door.
Yeah.
There's a staircase going down.
Let's eliminate them.
No, I don't think we're I think we're gonna get a different merch stuff somewhere. Fireballs!
So what do you think?
I'm just getting started.
Finish that
If we do 3-hour streams and the total time is 45 hours. The treasure chest.
No.
The total is probably gonna be more like 5 more streams.
5?
Well, no, we're at 32 hours. We'll probably get to 33. 4.
We'll destroy them in no time.
Don't forget how well we do, how much time we waste searching for stuff, how much time I wasted back then for the timing to match up.
Oh, yeah. Well, also we have like 2 full 30 hour streams where we didn't.
I was 2 hours.
Okay, so a 2-hour and a 3-hour stream where we barely played.
Yep.
So we probably would have shaved off at least 2 more streams had we paid attention.
Maybe. Maybe not, because what's to say there was no times where I left the game open and just sat there doing nothing.
Oh yeah, you did do that.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because I remember you leaving it open and me coming home and being like, what the fuck? You were in the bathroom. Tell me what you do.
I confuse players.
Still, I'll make this quick.
You are a mechanic, but we don't know what the mechanic is. Are you a useless mechanic or a real mechanic?
Back up, Ada. Yeah, and then you almost lost all of it immediately.
I was backing up! And I'm blocking! Leave me alone! Yay! Thank you, Rita.
That was not Rita.
Yeah, Rita did the huge blade thing.
Nope. Oh, the blade thing. Okay, I saw Mistral Soul go by.
It did, but the blade thing went further.
No.
Little Witcher is interested in Scooby-Doo Return to Zombie Island.
Yeah.
But he has no idea what it is.
He's got Scooby-Doo. He's got a big dog.
Yeah, the thing is that
You
like,
guys
he's
saw
only...
that? She walked around every single enemy there.
You. Check. I was pressing the attack button.
What is this a statue of?
With that kind of shape, I
It's like a
can't
snake
tell whether
lady.
it's supposed to be a human or a monster.
This is a temple after all. This is probably a statue of whatever deity the temple was dedicated to.
Or Child of the Moon.
You know, it might just be a statue of the Entelekea we saw outside.
Huh? It couldn't be. I mean, a monster, that is. It's a... But they don't even look alike.
No, I think it's
distance,
possible.
all you see is wings
The
and-
Entelekea have powers beyond those of humans and can speak in our language. It's not strange to think that humans would have worshipped them in ancient times.
The relationship between the Entelekea and humans
I mean, with the Critians, you can tell that they have some major respect for the Entelekea to begin with.
Maybe they drifted apart during the long, long passage of time, eventually leading to the situation we find ourselves in now.
If that's the case, I wonder just how much we've forgotten.
Not to mention they're so
sure
like
there are
powerful
things
and
in
they
this
all have
world
like
that should
important
never
roles in
be
wherever you are.
forgotten.
And you can find them.
I think that I prefer the distance we have now to the cozy relationship we had back then.
Top right treasure. Get him out of here! Rip him to shreds! I don't want him.
I'm not even using them anymore.
Because we have a scan ability on like 90% of our characters.
Yeah.
It's like I remembered it was a modern game. Hey! Hey!
Come back down.
Woo! It flew!
That was just panting.
Yeah, because I'm dying.
We need a spell back. You want me to just full heal?
Yeah. I love the game being like, so, trash talk Estelle again? Oh, I'm dying! I'm sorry! Woo! Full heal.
Yay! I found the path without getting lost! I didn't go the other way.
Yeah.
Which probably has more treasure. We can collect it on the way back.
You really think we're gonna walk through this again?
No.
Me neither.
We'll destroy them in no time.
Well, we always have the option.
Go back in.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Ow, that was
But what if there's a dragon egg?
Well, the older
Or a
games.
Pokemon?
In the older games, I can see it being a hassle. In the newer games,
Particularly in games where there's like a lot of puzzles, you're like, I don't want to do these puzzles. What Lufia and Tails has in advantage is that at least when you clear a room, the monsters don't respawn.
Yeah, I like that, and I like the ones where, like, rooms that have a lot of puzzles, but the puzzles stay as soon as you figure them out.
Yeah, I know why Lufia doesn't do that. There are some rooms that, like, a puzzle affects your access to other rooms on the way back.
Okay.
Oh, nice try. You know what? I just finished a book called The Novice. Yeah, it ends on a real weird note. By weird, I mean like why end it there?
That's over.
Like if you thought sequel baiting was something that was exclusive to movies,
No.
that book proves me wrong, man. It ends on like, yeah, you won the tournament. By the way, you're under arrest. What? And then that's it. Epilogue and no, not even epilogue, because epilogue would imply we see more, right? What?
I would have thrown the book.
I was like, what? It's 3 a.m. and I fought, like, excuse me? Like, it goes, congratulations, main character, you've won the tournament. And then the guard showed up and like, you're under the arrest for attempted murder of X character from the beginning of the book. Huh? Click, clack. And then, boop, by the way, demonology. And it's just the name of the demons, and I'm like...
I've had a book that has done that to me, where it was like, hey, yeah, congratulations, you just did all of the main problem. And then they just went, yeah, there's something all, like, they gave me a cliffhanger with the hook for the next book, and I was like, what the fuck? And then I started the next book, and the next book is a time skip.
The closest thing that I've seen to that in a book that I've read was, the Aragon cycle.
Yeah.
Where, like, throughout book 1, 2, and 3, he was convinced he was going to be making a trilogy.
Yeah.
So, like, you're reading books 1 and 2, and you're like, okay, it's pretty good. But book 2 ends, and it says, okay, you'll see the finale, and the finale of the Inheritance trilogy, Brizinger. I'm like, okay, sick, cool, yeah, let's go. And then you finish Brizinger, and I'm like, this cannot be the end of the story, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, you flip the page and it says, this story will continue in the 4th and final installment of the Inheritance cycle. I'm like, you went from telling me it's a trilogy to a cycle, whatever that means, right?
That's for you.
Yes, it is. I was expecting this to be done, Paolini.
I've had that happen. I was pretty pissed off.
It's that one, Kaiden.
I've had that happen. That actually happened with the House of Knights series. The first book ended, and like when PC Cast was a part of it, it was a decent book. It was decent.
That's up for debate, but sure.
Yeah. Anyways, but I got to the end of it, and I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, I read the rest of the books, and then when I found out that the next book, like the next two, I missed the last 2 books. My mom went and purchased them
Hey, I'm dying, baby.
while I was
Flynn,
in.
please, cast us a heat. Oh no, Rita's dead. No, Rita!
No! Hang on, I'm coming!
Okay, Mr. Russell, we're good. No, Flynn! Flynn,
heal her!
And he's like, no, too close. Ah! Oh, that was like...
How could I...
Flynn, you're not doing your job!
The good news is we just got a bunch of apple gels. But yeah, the House of Knights, from a critical point of view, my understanding of the plot, because I didn't read the whole books. I read a quarter of the first one, but I did see some people critiquing it. So
it's the Royal Guard.
My understanding it is the main plot has the main character like love a new guy every book, and that's kind of like
No.
Why?
No.
Why?
No. Why? There's like a total of 4 dudes.
Yeah, and they all show up one book after the other in the first 4.
No, actually, one of them takes a while to show up.
Because I know there's the main guy she likes. Sorry. In the first book, there's her ex, right?
Yeah.
And then she ends up drinking his blood, which makes him bound to her, so he sticks around. Then there's the guy she's super flirtatious with that she almost sees, that at the beginning of the first book she sees the rival character, Aphrodite, try to blow him in the hallway, and she's like, "Whoa, that's gross." And then there's the third character in the second book that I believe is one of the teachers who ends up being a bad guy.
Yeah, he wasn't. She was confused with him because he was manipulating her.
I think they still had sex though.
No, they didn't.
Okay. Because they have sex. She has sex with somebody. One of the things that
she's only had sex with one.
One of the things that I have against the main character of the series is how often in the text she slut shames other characters, but she'll do the same thing she's accusing them by like flirting with multiple guys.
It's Aphrodite who sleeps around.
But no, she doesn't. She's accused of sleeping around,
right?
But she doesn't. It's just the way Zoe perceives, and Zoe is the POV character, which means it's a safe assumption that this is the way the cast, writers perceive women relationships, particularly as teenagers. That's really, really effing skewed.
Yeah.
So that's I feel like that's a very fair criticism of
And was Christian involved in the first book?
Which one's Christian?
Christian's the daughter.
The YouTuber that was talking about them calls them the cast duo. I don't know if she's...
Yeah, it's a mother-daughter duo.
Mm.
But I think the first one was... No, the first one... Okay, it is the 2 of them. It's a mother-daughter duo. The mother already has other books out that are actually really good. But eventually the mother stops writing the books. And the daughter keeps going, and the writing just goes, whoo.
Yeah.
So the mother was keeping it sort of okay.
Up to a certain like a mid-standard, and it just goes yeah. So don't get me wrong, from it's a book, you can enjoy it as much as you want. That's up to you.
I enjoyed it as a teenager.
I just think that you have to keep in mind when you're reading it that, especially as an adult, 'cause I feel like it's something that I feel like it's something that the teenagers need to be aware is harmful. Is this idea that the way that they're treating certain characters, you don't treat other people like that, right? Because it's a big part of how women are treated in the modern society and the purity culture that has women fighting half the battles that men want them to fight.
Yeah.
And by men, it's not, I don't mean every man, I mean the people that is keeping the patriarchy in place are the people that unfortunately believe this purity culture thing, amongst other things.
The teacher, they didn't have sex, but he did kiss her. And then she left because she was
I know she boned somebody in the first 3 books.
It's her ex.
Oh yeah, and then immediately she goes to Christian.
Yeah, because he says something
To the
that
other
she
guy.
doesn't like.
Oh my god, it's so weird. Sorry,
And she got a vision.
There's a big...
She had a message sent to her.
Yes, she's also a mega Mary Sue.
Yes, she is. It doesn't get any better.
I know, because
What gets better is the side characters. I got really annoyed.
Well, Aphrodite's supposed to become like much more palatable after you stop hating on her in the first book.
Well, so after the first 3 books, in the third book, Nefertiti kind of just fucks everything up.
Well, she was a bad guy as of the beginning, but they just never exposed her.
So
and in the third book, at the end of the second book, they end up not being able to go to the school anymore because of Nefertiti's reveal.
It's at the end of the second book, they can't go back to the school. Aphrodite joins Zoe, but because the red vampires are now a thing.
I know.
Zoe actually loses one of her circle.
Well, yeah, one of her friends gets turned into a red vampire.
Yeah, but she ends up in the same position that Zoe is, as a high priestess.
Yeah, and they're like semi-friends. They're still trying to be friends, but also not really.
It gets funky in the middle.
Because don't they capture her like in the third book? I think I listened up to the fourth, like critiques on the fourth, because she does like a rundown of like the whole series actually. But I think I listened up to like halfway through the fourth book, and I was like, it's just like first of all, the thing is that there's like a same formula used for the plot all the time, and it's kind of just a boring formula of like meets a new guy. She can't choose in between characters.
Meets the new guy.
She craps on Aphrodite. Everybody hates her, and then all of a sudden they don't hate her that much, but then she loses out. And then it gets to the end, and it always ends with her getting a new tattoo.
Aphrodite and, no, she stops getting tattoos at some point.
Because at some point there's no more skin to tattoo anymore!
But Aphrodite ends up, the reason why they start, sort of getting along with her, because they're still kind of at odds, but the reason they start getting along is because Aphrodite chose to follow Zoe.
Yeah.
She left with them. And then, because, Zoe and her best friend, Stevie Ray, are kind of, at odds.
Stevie Ray's the one that gets yoinked.
Yeah, she's the one who gets yoinked, and she's part of Zoe's circle.
Yes, because the circle is important, because Zoe's presence gets people to have mega superpowers, and they have to represent an element per ritual.
Yeah, but even Aphrodite, when Aphrodite was the high priestess, she had.
It's just that Zoe gives the people the powers better, or has them do things better, because Zoe is the Mary Sue / the chosen of Nyx.
Well, Nyx is the one who gives them the powers, but but then
Also, there's always a ritual to solve the problem at the end of the book.
And Aphrodite gets visions, but Stevie Ray ends up becoming, she still has her elemental of earth, but she starts to lose it when she becomes a high priestess.
Yeah, because Nyx is like, hey, no, not mine. I know.
Yeah, because they're a different moon, but they still represent Nyx. So now there's 2 high priestesses with circles, and there's multiple high priestesses all throughout the world. Is how it works, because
because it's a high priestess by school or by coven, I guess. I don't know what you want to call the groups, but
the schools are supposed to be covens.
Except the schools are massive. They got 400 kids per place, so you can't really have the
It's
power
kinda-
system's messed up too.
It really
it's
is.
not something you want to read if you're super into only high class literature, but by all means, I am not the target audience.
It's
so
a YA. I
so
enjoyed
very
it
much
as
not
a
the target.
teenager. I don't know how my mom enjoyed it, but then I got the last 2 books. I started the second last book, and I went, "What the fuck happened?"
Listen,
here?
as
the writing was just
as
so
someone
fucking
who's
bad.
read other books, which feel and one of the things that I had is I felt like this book was ripping off Vampire Academy so very much.
I never read it.
Read Vampire Academy and then report back to me, I
I
guess.
did watch the movie,
No.
and I did get the vibe.
Yes, but no.
Okay. I never owned. I was never during my vampire phase, and I have a bunch of vampire books. I never gone around to reading Vampire Academy.
I think the thing is, Vampire Academy is still a relatively large series, right? And Rochelle Mead is an author that does a lot more of the adult content. Sex is a thing, and way more of a thing.
And well, the House of Night novel fandom are all pushing for a TV series. They want a TV series adaptation.
Sorry.
Which,
I guess. It's not always pure cinema, so it is fine. You can get
Yeah, it could be cool, but at the same time, I'm like, there's a lot of religious
But
stuff in it.
in Vampire Academy, the dichotomy that you see in House of Night between Zoe and the bad guys is that Nefertiti's a bad guy. She's trying to become a goddess herself.
Yeah.
Right? So
She then awakens
you have
servant of Nyx.
Yeah,
who
you
is
have
also the
clearly
lover.
yes, I remember that guy actually. He appears in the third the third one.
He appeared. Oh yeah, at the end of the
So-
third one, and then eventually.
And also, he's got a thing for Zoe.
Because of how connected she is to Nyx. But in the final, like in the third last book, he actually tells Zoe, like, I don't think it's actually you I have a thing for. She's like, I know, you're still in love with Nyx.
There! That's like another guy in the first 4 books!
Yeah, it's 3.
No!
4.
The teacher still counts!
The teacher still counts! But she only reciprocates 3, and that's because Nyx's feelings are coming through her.
No, she does reciprocate the teacher for like half the book until she's like,
yeah, that's true.
Maybe I shouldn't. A lot later than you should have been anyway.
And Stevie was telling her the entire time, like, look, this isn't a good idea.
So yes, you have a clearly discernible line in between bad guys and good vampires in House of Night, and that draws back, and I don't think it's the only one that does this, right? It goes back to Vampire Academy also has something, but the thing is that Vampire Academy, instead of saying like vampires are weird and work weird the way they do, you have an actual Vampire Academy, and the person who wrote it, Rochelle Mead, I don't know if Rochelle Mead's a good person, but I know that the books are a little more high in quality in my opinion. I might be remembering wrong because I wasn't reading them necessarily critically, but like when you read Vampire Academy, the first thing they tell you in House of Night is, vampires are weird, they kind of exist with a reverse, like...
A reverse system to human
But there's no real reason why they would do that. They're just like, because Nyx.
Well, no, they can't function in the daylight.
That's not true. They can.
No, the red ones. Well,
the red ones aren't real vampires that are like built around the system.
Yeah, because they're vampires who were killed and then brought back to life.
Yeah, so
to represent
what
Nefertiti.
What feels like that was drawn from is when you read Vampire Academy, also a book that happens in a school to raise vampires who got vampire powers and need to learn how to be vampires and integrate vampire society. It's not randomly selected kids. It's people who have vampire genes. Or who would turn into vampires, kind of. It doesn't really work that way in Vampire Academy. Because in Vampire Academy, you got 3 vampires. Types. Yeah. You got the Dampier, which are closer to humans. They can resist sunlight. They don't have any problems with that. They can technically integrate human society and not have problems. Yeah. They don't need to drink blood. You have the Strigoi, which are the other vampires that I don't remember their names yet. Let's see if I can figure it out in the next Moroi, I think, actually. They're the vampires that, like... They are that kind of vampire that kill the human by drinking their blood.
Yeah.
Therefore, they get supercharged, but they burn like hell in the sunlight.
Isn't the main character supposed to be like a special type of vampire?
She's a Dampier. She's the most basic, normal person you could ever meet in that society. And then you have the Moroi, I believe they're called, which are kind of like vampire nobility-ish, because they were born vampires. They weren't turned.
The movie had the main character be a royal.
No.
Yeah, she was a royal.
She's not a royal. She's the bodyguard / chosen bonded of Lisa, who is the Moroi main character, kind of. So the way
the
that...
one with the dark hair?
No, she's supposed to be blonde, but I don't remember.
There was a blonde that was with her, but the main character was a dark hair.
Yes, the dark hair one is just a Dampier, no superpowers.
Okay.
Except, like, technically enhanced physicality, because that's what Dampiers have. And then there's the Moroi, who have elemental powers, usually. And the problem with the main character is she could never... Well, the main character, Lisa, I believe. Yeah, Lisa Dragunov or something. They're very tied into like that Eastern European culture because of Dracula and whatnot. She spends the first half of the book not knowing what her superpowers are, and then realizing she can heal people.
Yeah.
And that she's special because she has something that they've never seen in a while, and then it becomes it's a 7-book series, I think, if I recall correctly, and it's revolving around this like concept that seems to be something that the House of Night wants to do, except they threw in a random Greek goddess who's also maybe not Greek goddess, but it's only relevant that she's not Greek.
Yeah, because her they made a point of they used the Greek name, but the grandmother was the one to say she's not just a Greek, because
that just never.
Book, the grandmother explains, no, she's not just a Greek goddess. She's also a part of our religion. She's just a goddess that has multiple names.
I understand that, but they never use any of the other multiple names. They just exclusively call her Nyx.
Except for one group.
And they only ever refer to the Native American part of the main character when it needs to make her special. You never get references to her her being Native American unless she talks about her grandma
Yeah.
So the point of her being Native American is
But it's
completely
because,
useless.
Yeah, but like she also doesn't really like follow her Native American.
Well, no, but like that's supposed to be what makes her know more about Nyx or have a stronger connection because of her Cherokee lineage.
Yeah, but that's because Kaloni, I think his name is, her warrior was Cherokee.
Oh, it's still freaking useless.
Because he's Cherokee. Zoe is technically.
Oh God, it's so much dumber than I thought.
Yeah, Zoe is technically related to, like, they find out in much later books when they go to an island where Nefertiti can't reach them. That island, they do not refer to Nyx as Nyx, and it's only women warriors.
So it's the Amazons.
Yeah.
They're still Greek.
But the thing is that they're not Greek, they're Cherokee.
Why? How?
Well, they're multiple different races. Like there was somebody who was African.
Why name drop the Cherokee and then not use
because
the place the Cherokee like?
Yeah, I don't know why, but the whole point is where the tree was, where he fell, where Nefertiti brought him back. That is in their school, which is supposed to be Cherokee grounds.
And yet nobody respects any of the Cherokee anything.
No.
And we're shoehorning in random
facts,
Greek stuff onto the Cherokee tribes instead of like using actual Cherokee representation.
Zoe's grandmother was like, Nyx is her most common name, but she has multiple names.
So that's like, another problem I have.
Why doesn't Zoe
is like,
refer to her as the name that her grandmother told her? But they can't go in the daylight, which is why they have their society at night, is they all burn. But if you're...
No, they don't!
Yes, they do!
They don't!
Zoe's group burns!
It's not a thing!
But the red ones, they die!
Can the House of Night vamps... The end. Go in the sun. Only the...
Fedgelines can't go into the sun.
It only gives them headaches, though.
Except if you're one of the red moon, the sun...
Which are irrelevant to their society.
Yeah, they burn to death in the sun.
Because they're...
And they can't wake up during the day.
So in Vampire Academy, the Dhampir are half human-ish. They can go in the sunlight. But guess what the Moroi can't do without discomfort?
Go in the sunlight?
Discomfort. Guess what the Strigoi can't do without burning?
Going into the sun.
It's a Vampire Academy ripoff, and you can't convince me otherwise.
Okay, so the fledglings can't go into the sun, but once you get your markings, you can go into the sun. But then...
No, it said adults can't.
They said fledglings.
They said fledgling as an adult. It said vampires with a Y for some reason.
Yes, they're vampires.
Cannot go into the sun whether they were one or the other. So as long as they have their powers awakened, you can't.
Okay.
It gives them mental fatigue and discomfort like headaches.
Yeah, but then if you're the red vampires, you burn to death. But the fledglings, yeah, they get that. Zoe has it happen when she's first changed, which they're not even bitten. They're just somebody comes and finds you and goes, "You have been chosen by Nyx." And then the power...
No, I know, because in the first one, they're like, well, why do I have a mark on my head? And
Yeah.
well, no, she gets chosen weirdly because her mark appears before she technically has the full transformation.
Yeah.
But
and
yeah.
she has her full transformation while she's at her grandmother's, and she passes out from the pain of the daylight.
No, I read that part. That's not how that happens. She's at school when she gets picked up.
Her grandmother brings her to school.
You don't see her grandmother in person?
Yeah?
Nope.
She goes to see her grandmother in the beginning of the book.
Nope. She goes there, but her grandma's not there, I don't think.
No, she's not there right away, and when she wakes up, her grandmother's there.
Yeah, I think you're right about that,
Yeah. But the daylight
You get a flashback where she explains that she had a weird thing happen in the past, where she thinks she interacted with Nyx.
Yeah.
And that's when her grandma started saying, like, you're special. It's fully goofy. It's just...
No, it is. And I will admit, like, I don't know why. I don't know
you
why.
You can like schlock, alright? With all respect for schlock. People read it for a reason, right?
Yeah.
And, like, I'm not expecting every teenager on the planet to develop a critical sense of reading. You can enjoy stuff without liking it. That doesn't mean we can't critique it.
I think
no, sorry, you can enjoy stuff without thinking too hard about it. But I don't think it should be a necessity to turn your brain off to enjoy stuff.
That was during the time that I was like really into vampires, and that was my first like vampire school with a fully built society read. I read it.
That's a choice of words that I'm gonna let slide. Fully built.
At the time, the only comparison I really had was Twilight,
which has better excuses as to why vampires don't do certain things. But
yeah. But at the same time, I felt like this was more closer to vampires, and so
it's the weirdest vampires I read about. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it was really weird. But I really liked the superpowers, and I had a thing about crescent moons, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is fucking awesome.
You should try Vampire Academy then.
Yeah, well, I didn't know Vampire Academy existed until I saw the movie, and I was like, oh, this is really cool, but I didn't register that it was based on a fucking book.
Yeah, and I can't believe they didn't make a sequel. It's like...
It's because it didn't make enough money.
That movie did not do good.
No. Same with the Immortal Instruments. That movie did not do good.
That movie did bad because they tried to sequel bait as well as just shove some sequel info into that one.
You want to know what they did? They took the main plot points of the book and went, here, we're going to put all the main plot points together, and we're not going to give you any of the context of the transitions, which are needed.
No, you get some stuff. It's just that...
They only put in one transition from the book.
I don't think they had enough, like... I think the thing is that we get things in a more linear fashion. Whereas when you're reading the novel, it's a little different. Like, it's linear because you're always seeing from Clary's point of view, but you're also in a third-person, like, narration, right? So they can explain some things that necessarily the character won't pick up on, I guess. But
yeah.
Well, the big failure of that one is, in the movie, I mean, is that they really knew that it was a popular series. They were assuming they were going to get a second book, so they tossed in some, like, later revelations and weird things like Simon gets turned in the first book. He doesn't get turned in the first book. No, he gets turned in the first movie, but he doesn't get turned in the movie. But he doesn't get turned. You don't know he's turned until the second book. Things like that.
But it does happen in the first book.
Yeah, you just don't know it. But we see it happen in the movie, which is okay, yeah. Is that going to be relevant? Nope, not until we can get a sequel cleared, and then they never could.
I spoke to somebody who had never read the books, but went to go see the movie. And they went, I had no idea what was happening. And then me and my friends and my mom, who were all aware of what happened because we read the book, went, yeah, they just took all the major plot points of the book and shoved it all together and didn't put any of the transitions in, except for the subway.
I went to see the movie. I don't remember how it was. No, the Netflix series does it better.
Both
versions disappoint me greatly because of one thing that happened. I know the Netflix version was very popular. I don't like the fact that the one thing I wanted to see that they didn't put in the movie, right, is that at the end, in the movie and in the show, you see this happen, where, like, they get back home after the big event, and, like, oh no, why is the fortune teller being all weird? And then they realize that she's possessed by a demon, right? And it's a greater demon, and they point this out, like, holy crap, this is going to take a lot of effort, because there's, like, not one shadow hunter could take this guy out by themselves, right?
Yeah.
But in the movie, she's just possessed by a demon. In the show, I had high hopes because they actually put budget into, like, animating some demons, right? But she's just a regular demon in that one too. So I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Although I hated Magnus in the movies. I was very disappointed.
The movie? He's only there for like 5 minutes in the movie.
Yeah, well, when he's in the movie, me and my mom both were like, well, that's not how we pictured him.
Who even plays him in the movie? I mean, I don't think I pictured him exactly like he is in the TV series, but the thing about Magnus is...
but Magnus in the TV series is so much better.
Magnus Bane...
I mean, I pictured him as a literal fat cat.
But he's not fat. He's supposed to be hot.
Yeah, I know.
This is the TV series, played by the guy who plays Mike in... Is he? No, that's the movie. Oh, okay, it doesn't look that different.
That's the movie.
This is not. This is the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the movie guy looks actually pretty good, honestly.
Yeah, but like I said, it's not how we pictured him.
Well, that's on you, man. He's glittery enough.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly, I think this is the only thing they got right.
Yeah, no, probably. But like my mom was like, oh yeah, I liked it. I was like, I liked it a lot better than what I pictured because I pictured a cat that was very big, with cat-like eyes and glittery and fucking gay.
You pictured him as a literal cat.
Like the cats from Nanny Cooney. Like the
Oh, so that's your problem. Read the book properly.
I did, but the thing is that's how the description came across to me. Because they don't mention anything about human features.
They do? They say that his cat eyes are weird in his face. And they state something along the lines
They said
of...
he had engrossing cat-like eyes.
Just the eyes. They say they stand out. They say that... In fact, I think the line is... the only thing that might tell you he has demon lineage or warlock lineage is his eyes.
I guess I didn't register it properly as a teen. I had just come off from reading the last book of Harry Potter when I started that book. Well,
I mean, I read them twice, so...
I read them once.
It takes a lot for me to read a book twice.
Yeah.
I've only done it
You're
with
a
2
captain,
series,
aren't you?
3 series.
Can't you tell them to get out of the way?
It would be Harry Potter, Percy Jackson, and Emma's Diagonal.
Well, I watched the first Percy Jackson movie and I loved it. But
Me too.
But again,
But we don't have the knowledge to say that they messed it up when you watch it the first time without reading the books.
yeah.
And the first one wasn't as bad. Like
I didn't even realize there were books until I went to watch the second movie, and then when I watched the second movie, I was like, "This isn't as good as the first
Yeah,
one."
as a fan of like Greek mythology, the second one would have offended me in multiple ways. I didn't even know most of the characters, but if you tell me, oh, I don't want to get into that. We've got like 15 minutes left on stream. Let's find a save point.
I'm like, I knew about the Odyssey by that point because I had already studied it several times, and I was like, "This is fucking bad."
We don't have much time.
Just from a
Let's make this
Greek mythology standpoint. And then then my mom was like, "They're based off books." I was like,
yeah, better
books.
Better books.
And then I never got around to reading the books.
Books that are better.
Yeah, they really are. I'm glad I finally read them. I got through the first
Books
book.
that should have taken Harry Potter's place in the cultural zeitgeist, and we haven't seen that yet, and I'm mad about it. I'm dead.
I was backing up a little bit. That's what you meant by it.
What else would I have meant?
You were talking about the books.
You're up.
I'm up. Okay. He's healing you just before he
No,
goes.
he's gonna die. Flynn! Stop.
I can't use an item.
Where is he?
He's over there. He's
Oh, he's the... Yeah.
Flynn's in red. Oh, I'm dead. Flynn healed himself though. And now he's dead.
Okay, this one needs to die, like, ASAP.
I told my mom about the Percy Jackson series, and I'm like, I think you actually really enjoy those books. But you want to know what my dad, like her husband, told me? He said, I hated it whenever you introduced your mom to a new game or a book, because then she wouldn't pay attention to me.
And then he's calling everybody else narcissists. Oh, great, I got people. Stop! Oh dear. Pardon me? We should not be losing 5 bottles in this fight.
Oh, I can't use it.
There's a timer, yeah.
Okay, we're not fighting him yet, right? Sorry.
Please don't. Negative 1.45. What made us lose all that?
Maybe it was the 5 deaths.
I don't know what this is, but it looks complicated.
Thanks.
A barrier that's been locked up somehow with an encrypted formula.
Can you open it?
It uses an ancient technology that's barely been studied at all. Even I've only seen something like this in books. I couldn't even guess how long a thorough analysis might take.
I'm guessing we can't just force our way through.
That looks like 100%
Locks
charge,
usually aren't placed on anything that's easily broken into.
Yeah, you're right. Wait, how do you think Alexei got through here?
He probably forced the lock using Estelle's... the power of the Child of the Full Moon.
Oh, great.
Which means he made her use her power again.
Lady Estelise's power.
So now you're aware that people can force her to do it.
Someone's
Sucks,
here.
don't it?
Raven.
Duke,
No, Duke.
why are you
The only
here?
other person we could probably...
How is the young lady? The child of the full
Get through
moon.
that door because he got that sword.
Alexei's got her somewhere up ahead.
I see. So he has made his move.
Are you here because of him too?
The air crene in this region has become severely imbalanced. I have come.
There's an air crene?
By restrain, you mean you actually have a way to do that?
To quiet the air crene, the cause of the imbalance must be removed.
What if he used to be a child of the moon?
Used to? I don't think you lose that capacity.
But if he was a child, oh yeah. So as a child of the moon, but he faded away from people's views.
Just come out and say it. You mean kill Estelle.
What? That's enough. What is it with blaming all the world's problems on a single girl?
An unstable child of the full moon cannot be ignored.
You're as hard-headed as Pharaoh. I thought as a human you'd see things differently.
Our common bond as humans is nothing. A single life cannot be privileged over the fate of the world.
Yeah, never mind that without a bunch of those single lives, there'd be no world. Listen,
Star Trek there,
she
Duke?
may be a bumbling, sheltered excuse for a princess, but she's one of ours. She's none
Or
of
he
your
might have watched
concern.
Transformers Dark
So
Side of the Moon, I
back
guess.
up.
Do you say that knowing just how great a threat her existence poses?
What we know has got nothing to do with it. Our motto is always do what's right. And if that means having to get up close and personal with you, then so be it.
Double blink. Repeats like, I'm good to go.
Very well. The time has come to show me the resolve that so impressed Pharaoh.
He's giving them the sword.
This is Dane Nomos. It is the only manner in which the air may be quieted. Raise it and calm your mind. The sword will take care of the rest.
Dane Nomos.
Duke, wait! Dane Nomos. That's the name of the sword of the Imperial line that's been missing all this time. What are you doing with it? Why does something like that have the power to control
Like,
the
why
air?
did you steal this?
He's Duke is a royal.
Who are you?
It's the sword of the missing royal line.
Yeah, he stole it. Doesn't mean he's a royal. Or he has it. Might have stolen it.
The answers to those questions are not what you should be seeking now. Go, before you are too late.
No, I don't think Alexei
Soon
would give him the
you
tool to
will
stop
learn for
him.
yourselves the true weight of the burden borne by the Entelekea.
He's a cool guy, but way too moody.
Thanks,
If
Patty.
my memory serves me right, we also ran into him in Gasparost. Who is he?
I don't know.
He's
I
a
can't even tell
duke,
if he's a friend or a foe.
allegedly. Unless that's just his first name.
Might just be
Which
his
is
first
odd.
Come on.
That formula. It's just like Estelle's. So that sword really is...
What if the child of the moon, in order to fight what was coming about, earned interest?
Adifagos.
It faded with the people, hearing the people's prayers, faded.
It
from life.
opened.
Life force faded, yeah. Or
Yeah.
drained. So we can probably give that to Yuri if we want, but we should save our game.
Yes, we should. Do I have a save point?
Yeah, in the big hallway over there.
Dane Nomos, the child of the full moon, the resolve that impressed Pharaoh? Just who the hell is this Duke guy?
Well, judging from what he says, it seems he's in contact with Pharaoh.
And he has the sword Prince Yoder's been looking for. I don't like this.
Yeah, but why would he just lend us something as important as Dane Nomos? I thought he was stubborn, but maybe he's actually willing to listen to reason.
I wouldn't get my hopes up about that.
We just have to
I
do
feel like
what we
Duke is
can
more of
for
a
now.
Gaius character than he
Yeah,
is
let's hurry.
Then why do you have him as the bad guy?
I have him as the final boss. It's not the same as the bad guy.
Final boss is usually the bad guy.
Would you say Gaius was a bad guy during Tales of Xillia?
Gaius.
The king? Big long sword? He's the final boss.
Yeah, but he's the final boss along with somebody else who I definitely say is the final boss.
She was more of a sidekick, but sure.
Dude, fucking maniac.
Like, there are villains with nuance.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Raven goes down on my tier list.
do you want to do that now?
No, I could do that next time.
We got like 5 minutes.
Yeah, but we gotta set up the whole thing and log into it.
Okay, alright, cool.
We can do it next time.
I hope you folks enjoyed today's stream. If I'm still alive tomorrow morning, and I don't have a weird wake-up situation like today, I'll be playing some Lufia 2. I'm so sorry I keep skipping streams lately. I think it's part of exhaustion. Been doing something to help myself a bit more than usual, but also, like, the mental energy's not been there, whether I sleep or not. I think sleeping more pisses me off more than, like, being tired in the mornings. I don't like sleeping, because then I wake up, I'm like, great, my day's only work, and then I have to go to, like, blah, 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 right? So I like streaming when I can stream, but I don't like sleeping when I need to sleep.
Yeah, I know.
I believe the word is vengeful... I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, but I don't want to get into that. I just want to say, 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, we're going to be playing Lufia 2. Hope you folks are looking forward to that. You can also donate to ExtraLife. We're raising funds for ExtraLife for until the end of the year. Until the end of the year. Our goal is $650. You got $535.18 as you can see on stream. If you donate $10 or more to ExtraLife via my link, you will get a gifted sub on stream, which will allow you to pick a game playthrough if you haven't already done so this year. Or I can gift it to somebody else, but it doesn't matter. And if you gift a sub, or you if you gift a sub to the chat this year until the 1st of January, then I will gift that amount to ExtraLife in a last-ditch effort to hit our goal before the end of the year. We've got a month left.
31st?
Wording
the
doesn't
1st
really
of
matter.
December changes.
No, 1st of January. Yeah, but it doesn't really
1st of
matter.
January.
It doesn't
Sorry.
matter.
Mom, fine. I'm just saying.
It doesn't
People
matter.
think they can
No,
still donate
it
on the
doesn't.
1st.
You can still donate on the 1st. It's just the first thing, but I've already explained that, and I don't want to explain it every stream.
Okay.
Okay? So yes, donate if you can. Go into the Twitch, type in ExtraLife, !ExtraLife. $10 or more gets you a gift sub. Blah, 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 okay? Have a good one. Peace out.